This is the archives of the Book of Halter. What you are about to witness is for mature audiences, for it contains violent actions, coarse language, sexual references, and mild drug use. If you or your child should not wish to watch, please click off now. With that said, we are following the evil campaign. I've got some hair in my mouth. Ugh.
That's about as evil as it gets.
So, to just to fix something up so this isn't gonna flashbang everyone. Alright. We shall get this fight underway.
So, Alice, are you ready to duel?
If I swear to God, if you make some sort of the meta, if you make some sort of thing about Yu-Gi-Oh, I swear.
It's time to do.
She produces her sword.
I draw 5 cards.
Oh my God. You.
And then I prestidigitate them away and pull out my sword.
She pulls her sword. You can see this is a nicer sword than usual. It is a long sword. You can tell it must be a +1 of quality. Remembering that
very
plus,
nice.
remembering that plus items aren't inherently magical. Like this. Roll initiative.
That's been sent through the chat, so I'm just quickly reloading.
Yep. And you shall be going first.
Cool.
With them getting a 14, and you getting a 30.
I end my turn.
You end your turn.
Yep.
Alright. What are you up to? You challenge me to a duel and hold your sword out, but yet you stand there idle.
I figured I'd let you get the first strike in.
She nods slightly as her helmet visor part, as you do see in the NPC. Her visor drops down. And she's going to go up to you. And you have said that there's no magic, right?
No.
No.
I said I wouldn't use any magic on them.
Radio. So, first attack hits, second attack hits, and third attack misses.
Alright.
She is going to be two-handing this. As you will take 22 slashing. Why did your health suddenly change? Why is your health suddenly gone?
It wasn't correct before. I had updated my previous one, but I didn't update it on this page.
This is... No, see, the thing is that we were on the NPC page, which is the one where... Strange. Anyway. Alright, so she gets 2 slashes into you, 22 slashing.
Alright.
Your turn.
Alright. I am going to cast Tash's Otherworldly Guise on myself as a bonus action.
Alright. What's that?
Then I'm
do?
going. I gain immunity to Radiant and Necrotic.
Yeah.
I gain immunity to Charm Condition. I gain a fly speed of 40 feet. I gain +2 to my AC.
Alright.
I gain extra attack, and all of my weapon attacks now use my spellcasting stat.
Alright, cool.
So I'm going to attack with the sword.
Yep.
18.
Misses.
24.
Hits.
$12.
Alright, cool.
Magical slashing damage.
Yep. She's a regular old human, so and not a barbarian in armor for any reason, so she ain't gonna take any halves. Alright, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright, cool. Next attack. That's a hit. That's a miss. And that's a hit.
Alright.
You will be taking 20 slashing damage this time.
Alright.
Cool. With the attack that you landed on them, it doesn't seem like they faltered at all from that hit. It looks like they are still quite steadfast. It's your turn.
You're doing quite well for yourself.
It would be expected by one who is a high knight.
I'm going to attack twice.
Alright.
23 and 16.
One hits.
11.
11. Radio.
That's the end of my turn.
It's the end of your turn. Alright, cool. She's going to make some more attacks. So, 2 hit with 1 being a crit. Anything you wish
Alright.
to do?
Nope.
Alright, cool. In that case, you shall be taking 34 slashing damage. Do you yield?
Of course not.
Alright. Then it is your turn.
Okay. Forgot to update my AC. It's now 21 because of the spell. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my shield.
Alright.
And then I'm going to attack twice.
Alright.
25.
Hits.
Another one. So 11.
What's the 19 afterwards?
That was it to hit.
Oh, both of them hit.
Oh. 14. So 11 and 14 slashing damage.
25.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, cool. That turn. For someone who doesn't look like they were trained in knighthood, you're making some light work of this. Okay, so the good news is no crits, but all 3 are hits.
Alright.
Not that it really helps much. 30 more slashing.
Cool.
How are you resistant to this?
You told me I gained the resistances. As long as it's not magical slashing, I'm resistant.
Oh, right, yeah, fair. Vampire and all.
Yep. My turn?
Yep, your turn.
You're doing pretty well for yourself.
He says cockily.
They both hit. She will reply, well, when the original leader fled, I needed to step up.
Is the 18... Oh, is the 32 a crit?
No. It has to be double or
Yep.
a
Sorry, that's my bad. I don't usually roll to hits.
Yeah, I know.
15 and 17.
15 and 17. That
32.
is... Right, 32.
Would you prefer it if I just sum it up?
That would be good.
Then we'll do.
She will then make her next few attacks. First attack. Second attack and third attack. Okay, so 2 hit with 1 being a crit. Original.
Alright.
So I'm sure you've already realised they're a champion with the amount of times they've.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alexander seems like he's really enjoying himself.
You can't really tell under the visor if Alice is enjoying themselves. Cool. That will be 41 slashing damage, which will be brought down to 20, I believe. Yeah, 20.
Yep.
Cool. She then goes on and says, of course I do well, though. I was trained to do so. I was meant to be a captain of the guard, but the original leader didn't give me that role.
That's quite unfortunate. I move there, then I move back here, so they get an attack of opportunity.
Alright. She's not going to take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Then I'm going to move in, smack them twice, and then move back out.
Alright.
I'm going to re-roll the 1. Okay, so that's 16 and 17.
As you do some fancy footwork, you believe that she has been following you. As you make some attacks, she uses her sword to parry each attack.
Very nice. Then I'm going to step back again, provoking another set of opportunity attacks,
And
if they choose to take them.
She is not going to take it. That's your turn?
That is my turn.
Come over, and she's going to make her 3 attacks on you. First attack. Second. And third. 2 hits. As you take, already halved, 12. Yield. You're looking quite beat up there. Yield. Is my mic coming through, or am I going to
Yep.
quickly? Alright.
I was just considering my options. Quite tempting, but no thank you. I'm going to use my action to cast False Life on myself.
Alright. Axtef, what's your opinion on the fight that's going on right now? Because you're kind of just watching it.
Yeah, I'm paying more attention to Lady Alice than I am to Mr. Alexander, so...
Then I provoke another set of opportunity attacks.
She again is not taking them.
She
Why
wants
so
you to
hesitant? That's my turn.
Alright, cool. Wouldn't you like to know? Alright, cool. She'll move up and make some more attacks. Alright.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Troy.
Ah, Troy, you've arrived.
How are you today?
Oh, that is not the attack, that is damage. They haven't... Oh, okay. That's the first attack hits. That second attack hits, and that third attack misses.
Is this a fight between Alexander and the
Lady Alice.
Lady Knight? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
From now on, I shall refer to her as Miss Sir.
so, as temporary health does not gain the halving properties, to my knowledge, unless that can be told to me otherwise.
I personally rule that it doesn't.
Yeah, you're going to lose all of the temporary health, which I believe is that 28 above you, right?
Yeah.
I'll be back.
And you take 1 slashing damage, already rounded down.
Oh, that was a mistake. There we go.
Were you not at 19?
No, I was at 29.
Alright. As that is their turn.
Alright.
What shall your turn be, as they seem to still be ready to attack? They've got you on the defensive at the moment. Also, thanks to those rolls thanks to your AC increase, it's making it a lot harder for them to hit. I've had some pretty nice rolls that have been meant to hit you, but they haven't because of your new AC at the moment. So you're welcome. It's your turn at the moment, Alexander. What do you want to do?
Oh. Alright. I am going to... I am going to cast Aid on myself.
Alright. Is that an action or a bonus action?
That is an action.
Alright. Is there anything else you want to do?
That is it for my turn.
Alright, cool. In that case, on her turn, she is not going to hold back. As she hits once that time.
Alright.
It looks like she is making precision strikes.
Impressive.
As you take already halved 3 slashing damage.
Alright.
Why is your health going up?
I cast Aid. It increased my hit points by 25.
Alright. It is now your turn.
Alright. I'm going to attack.
Alright.
18 and 16.
Neither hit.
Alright, it's their turn.
Alright, cool. First attack is a hit. Second attack, miss. Third attack, hit. As you are taking the brunt of another crit. I'm not making this up, I swear.
Considering how often you're rolling, that's about right for the amount of times I should be getting crit.
Already halved? 20.
Alright.
She's. You can see through the slits of the helmet that her eyes seem to be keeping an eye on pretty much everything about you, making sure to watch what you're doing. It's your turn.
Alright. Going to fly over them, landing right here.
Yep.
How are they looking in terms of damage?
You can't tell with the armor, but the armor looks like it's slightly banged up. As for them, it looks like they're still steadfast. If I could give you an estimate, what's your medicine? Passive medicine. Let's go with that. 10 plus medicine.
That is 17.
Alright, you can tell that they're not ready to falter. Meta-wise, they're not even at half health.
Very nice.
I just imagine you're like, yes, this will make a fine addition to my Royal Guard collection.
Alright.
Anyway.
You ready for this fight to get serious? I'm going to cast Aid on myself again.
Can you cast it again? Does it
Yep.
stack?
It doesn't stack, but it refreshes.
Right. So, just waiting for you to refresh. Right.
There we go.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
She'll turn. Make some more attacks on you. I thought this was already serious. Don't tell me you find this amusing.
Well, I think you're holding back.
Well, you shouldn't have said that. She got 2 crits. She missed, almost abysmally missed, 1 attack, though. As halved. Oh god, why did it have to be this sort of halved? Alright, 24. Alright. As she hits you twice more. And she is going to action surge and attack you again. I'm going to guess that was what you were waiting for.
Oh, that's a lot more in line for what I was waiting for.
2 more hits, just not crits this time. Just shy. 1 rolled an 18.
And with that, I shall shield.
You shall shield?
Yep.
Both still hit. They were just shy of rolling 18 plus the number.
Yep.
Sorry, 19 plus the number, so they're both still hit.
That is all good. It's just helping me gauge their power.
Right, yeah. So, halved 14. Yield. You can tell that right now she's actually worried she's gonna, from what it looks like, she's worried that right now all you're doing is letting yourself die. Because you're not fighting back, you just keep casting spells and keep getting hit, and casting spells and keep getting hit. Anyway, it's your turn. She is pointing her sword towards you again, telling you to yield.
Question: do you have blind sense?
What?
You've never been trained to fight while blind?
I don't think I even know what that word means.
Interesting. Alright, time to take this fight a bit more seriously.
Alright, well, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to attack twice.
Alright. Alright, both hit.
13 and 18, so that is 31.
Rightio. You hit a few more times. You can now tell that they're below half health. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Cool. They're going to make first attack. Alright, so
I temporal shunt myself.
alright. So one was going to hit, but now it's not. It is now your turn.
Okay.
Temple shot means you disappear, right?
Yep, until my turn. I cast Mirror Image on myself,
Alright.
and I'm going to end my turn.
Alright, cool. And you reappear?
Yep.
Alright. She is going... so it looks like there are 4 of you in the same space, right?
Yep.
So, she's going to... that. First attack. Roll the d20. Or whatever it is. D4. I don't remember what it is.
D20.
Alright. Does that hit
That's
one of...
me.
Alright. That hits you, unless you're temporal shifting again.
I am not, but I will shield.
Alright. Sadly, it still hits. Though only just. You made them match it. As you take a mighty 5. Already halved.
Alright.
I'm not sure if Cody was here, but I wanted to get that out with those sounds. Alright. It's your turn.
My turn.
Yep.
I'm going to attack twice. 16 and 31.
First one misses, second one hits.
15 slashing.
Alright. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright, she is going to make... Oh, she only made one attack that turn. No, wait. Did you?
Yeah, she only rolled once from the sounds of things.
Right. Oh well. She's a little confused on how she hit, I'm gonna say. First attack. Hits, so roll the d20.
That's a miss.
Alright, takes out one of the things. Second attack. Hits. Roll the thing.
That's me.
Alright. You take... already halved, 7 slashing damage. And her final attack... hits. Roll the d20.
That's a miss. Well, that's one of the clones.
So you only have one clone left.
Yep.
At that moment. She is aiming her weapon at you again, because you are looking quite worse for wear. Yield. You can tell that she is breathing a lot heavier right now.
I'm just starting to really enjoy myself. I'm going to use my action to cast Tensor's Transformation.
What's that do?
I gain 50 temporary hit points. I gain advantage on attack rolls. When I hit a target, I gain 2d12 force damage, but I lose my Tash as otherworldly guys to gain this.
Alright.
And I lose 2 AC. That's unfortunate.
Yes, very unfortunate when you get a whole bunch of health.
Okay,
That's your
that's my turn.
Alright. First attack. Hits. Roll the d20.
That is me.
Alright, cool. Second attack. Misses. Third attack. Hits. Roll that thing.
That's a clone.
Alright, so the clone disappears, but you also
Yep.
take 12 from your temporary. As she slashes at you, believing she's about to land a blow that's going to send you down. She sees that you're not down. You can see her eyes narrow, looking at you. It's your turn.
Okay.
I was wondering why it went quiet. And now
Yeah,
I
I
know.
moved you because I heard a whole bunch of arguing in the background.
27 for the first one, and 22 for the second.
That both hits. Actually, wait. One hits. She's using a reaction parry. So, only one hit.
Okay.
So I just want to ask. 'Cause I
19
heard
damage.
something about royal guards. What the fuck's happening?
So, Alexander is currently testing the metal of Lady Alice to see how far she's gonna go to keep the title alive of what's going on here.
And what, he's going to make her a bodyguard?
No idea.
Alexander? we're gonna
No
have words
idea.
after.
No idea what he's gonna do.
We are having words after Alexander.
All I know is that Lord and Lady Ali are fighting.
Mummy and Daddy are fighting.
That's my turn.
Alright, their turn. A hit. A hit. And a miss. You will be taking, already halved, 19.
Don't forget this is temp HP, so it doesn't get half, so that should be
right,
38.
yeah. So, no. Sorry, I didn't mean to say 19. It was 18. I should have said 9. I'm sorry. I had a moment there.
So 36?
No, it's only 18.
18.
Yeah.
Cool. My turn?
Yep.
Wacka wacka.
Alright, cool.
Do both of those hit?
She's gonna parry one of them, and the other one will hit.
$17 damage.
Alright, cool.
Oh, actually, be 4 more, so 21.
Alright,
That's my turn.
cool. So, explain to me what this hit looks like, real quick.
So I'd be making sure to hit the core of their chest for the metal part.
Alright,
I'm basically trying to hit dead center every time.
alright. So, as you hit once more into the center, you can see them fall backwards onto the ground. Alright. As it's their turn. Alright, your turn.
Do you yield?
How long are you waiting for a response?
10 seconds.
Alright, cool. So, their turn. Alright. Your turn. Because 10 seconds is going to...
I cast Healing Word on them.
Alright. Roll that health.
14.
Alright. You hear, like, that sound you usually hear from someone who is grabbing breath once more. As they sort of clutch at their chests, at the chest plate.
Do you yield?
She gets back up, grabbing her sword.
Can I just make an insight check on Alice?
Sure. What are you inciting?
If she's faking like she's out of breath or something.
Sure. Roll an insight check.
Seven.
Oh, she definitely faking it. That was all faking. She's a dishonorable knight.
No, it's not. It's not that I was thinking like she's dishonorable. I was just saying if she was faking it to see if it would make Alexander stop fighting.
She gets up with her sword and sort of looks towards you.
Is that a yes?
She coughs as you see blood sort of go through the breathing hole of the armor sort of area.
You might want to keep that on your insides.
If you can, as you look through the isolates, saying that this was fun might have been the wrong words. She seems very angry.
What's wrong?
As she collapses forward onto with her sword sort of landing into the ground. This doesn't change how I view bandits. As she sort of falls over, unconscious.
I look to everyone else. I'm not sure about this whole fighting thing, so does this mean I win?
Axtef is just like, nope, you gotta kill her.
No, no. Max, I feel like you're forgetting everything that went with last session. I'm intrigued about Lady Alice, and I want to try and turn her into to fighting with me.
Fair?
So, because it's funny seeing an old man best Alexander to almost seeing a female be best Alexander is even better.
Would have been the case if they got another crit. I feel like one more crit would have sealed Alexander.
But that's why Axtef actually is intrigued by Alice, because she's actually held her own quite well against Alexander.
Alexander is so
kept
spent
healing
at the moment.
himself.
I'm
kept healing.
slow.
He healed himself. How many times did you heal yourself? Like 2 or 3 times?
5 or 6.
Jesus
Yeah.
fucking.
So
They
I
healed
could just sort of
themselves
imagine
once with their
Axtef like
second wind.
There's also a
is just
little
like
bit more
has
to
his
the
axe
whole
to the
thing.
side and he's just sort of cupping his helmeted head with his other arm, like, how
Well,
do I
see-
make this woman my subordinate?
It's not just subordinate. You're looking too
So
shallow into it.
Did I win?
I mean, I guess so.
Cool. I walk over and I poke their arm with my sword.
You deal 4 damage.
They're out. They're out
I
like
got
a
to
light.
for a bit.
Alright. They are out like a light. Their sword is still shoved into the ground somewhat.
Oh. I'm
The
going
best
to
part
put my
was
sword away, and then I'm going to grab their sword and sheath it onto their belt.
The best part was that either
Shall I
one.
stabilize them?
They're stabilized. They've just been
Exhausted.
punched in the chest so many times that they kinda...
They're just exhausted and out of breath.
Hey, Jem, we're keeping her. Can you carry her?
Alright.
the
Although,
guards-
your wording, again, as usual.
Did I stutter?
No, that's the problem. You say it with such confidence.
Some of the guards sort of make their way over to Lady Alice and make sure that they're okay. As Gemstone, do you go over as well? Or are you gonna...
Yeah, I went straight over to check on them.
They're alive. The guards kind of look towards you and then look towards Alexander. You can tell the guards' demeanor between Alexander and anyone else at the moment is one of contempt.
Hi.
I'm gonna walk over, and I'm gonna grab Alexander, and I'm gonna pull him back about 10 feet. So, about there. And I'm gonna.
just gonna...
You can go, Gemstone.
Sorry, I'm just gonna try and, like, calm the guards down a little bit. Like, I'm so sorry, you know. I'm sorry, he was just very interested. We're just trying to find out, like, what's going on. He didn't mean to offend you or anything. Just, like, crowd control right now.
And whilst that's going
Go
on,
ahead and roll a persuasion check against angry mob check.
Alexander's just peeking over her shoulder.
I'm gonna turn Alexander around to face me as well, and I'm just gonna say to him, "So what are you planning to do with Lady Alice?"
Lots of things.
That doesn't answer the question I want to know.
Oh, no.
Okay, what would you like to know?
Specifically, what are you planning to do with her?
Well, first thing I plan to do is change their name.
Right. That's actual confusion from Axtef trying to figure out why the fuck you're changing her name.
Second thing, I might offer them a job.
We'll see. I think that's going to cause a problem between us two,
Why is that?
because I want her to come with me.
Beat your own woman.
You challenged her. I already had my eyes set on her when she started challenging you in verbal combat. And yes, I'm going to say it was verbal combat.
Okay, but I have dibs.
What the fuck is dibs?
That's also from Accef too.
So I beat them up, and now they're mine. Isn't that how your whole thing works?
So if I beat you up, you're mine.
I'd really rather if you didn't.
But if I make you mine, that makes her mine. That makes everyone else mine too, right?
I suppose so, but if I beat you, I get all your stuff then.
True.
And I know I'm very beat up and tired right now, but do you really want to risk that?
Accef turns around and flips a
Every
coin.
time.
Hmm. And do you plan to keep her for a while?
I'll just get bored of her sooner or later.
But really, she's just a piece of meat to you, like an orc's a piece of meat to me, I guess.
More metal, actually. I care more about her blade than her meat, I guess. I don't know, I don't really eat people. Although-
Farrax raises their hand.
I eat people!
Although,
Licks
technically
lips as
that's
he raises his
changed.
You enjoy eating people, do you?
I just look at you and lick my lips.
I slap you. Bad.
I
Yeah.
take it.
So, Gemstone,
That's at least 6
you
damage
managed
then.
to keep the crowd these two guards from just jumping Alexander while he's talking to Axtef.
Oh, I mean, I would have been paying attention to them as well, in
Okay.
case they were trying to.
But it looks like they have said that they want to take Lady Alice back to the fort, and they will take care of Lady Alice as they don't want such a disrespectful individual being anywhere near her.
Fair enough.
They will, however,
So just letting this
they
happen.
will allow you to be the mouthpiece for the disrespectful in case they want to talk, as the guards have an understanding that Lord Alexander, as much as they don't want it to be the fact, is their de facto leader.
I'm just gonna keep. Funnily enough, I'm gonna keep Alexander just talking until they start taking her away, and I'm just gonna go. They're taking her butt away.
Oh yeah,
I'm aware.
Okay.
how are you aware?
Well, I'm
He's got
I'm
eyes in the back of
standing
his
right
head.
there, so they're not taking her away. Alexander told me to pick her up, so I'm just standing there
You're just
holding her.
Oh, alright, so you're holding them. Right, they're
Respectful Princess Carrie, obviously.
Now, are we talking Shrek Princess Carrie or anyone
no,
else?
respectful.
Hey,
Respectful.
correct, respectful.
You telling me Shrek's not respectful?
Yes.
How is he not?
Respectful.
Oh, because didn't he chuck her over his shoulder or something?
Yeah.
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 If you want to say
it's-
respectful,
You're
it's
right.
more respectful.
Okay.
Pardon me.
You're right. It's not respectful. It's efficient, is what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, so the guards are basically saying to you, Gemstone, that they want to take them to the fort.
I'm just kind of awkwardly like looking between them and between Alexander, and like I want to give her to them, but he told me to keep her, so I'm not really sure what to do.
Well, looks like this is a problem for you, Alexander. Best go deal with it. And I'll walk off, and if there's any orcs around, I'll tell them to fuck off.
You basically go back over the bridge and tell all the orcs that are currently just been milling there, waiting for the order to attack again, to fuck off, and they just sort of pick up their weapons and just start walking off.
And then I'll go stand next to Farox and that. Just to
Because we
see-
bored.
Just to see what Alexander plans on doing with the guards.
So, Alexander, do you go back over to the guards in Gemstone?
Yep.
When you walk over towards the guards, they both are giving you, like, a look of
Bombastic
disdain
side eye.
as they look back towards Gemstone. Without our leader here, there is no one to lead this town. This town's already had orcs attacking it. We need someone who's going to be able to wake up and make this place work. Hello?
I'm surprised Alexander's speechless.
Honestly, he's not really sure what he should say.
They
He doesn't
kinda-
want to get
they're
stabbed, and he's really
they're
out of
not-
resources.
They're not talking to you anyway. They're looking at Gemstone talking to them because they are basically treating you as if you are less than a commoner at
Hostile.
the moment.
We're a hostile commoner.
No, if they were treating him as a hostile
Oh, yeah, true. He'd
commoner,
already be in
they'd
cuffs.
yeah, he'd be in cuffs, but I don't think they want to try that. The only thing that they want to do if they're going anywhere near Alexander at the moment
Has to kill him.
is stabbing him for disrespecting the art of the sword.
Fair.
Sorry, what did they say?
They said that without Lady Alice, this place will basically fall into
Hell.
will fall into lawlessness, as there is no other leaders. The last leader that was here, when the orcs attacked, they kind of fled.
Alright. I am going to look to Alexander and just kind of give him eyes like, help, what do I do?
Alexander is looking at you just like, I want to get stabbed. It's your job.
If I open my mouth right now, I'm gonna get stabbed. And I know it.
Okay, well I'm looking for an expression then. What's your expression like?
Please, God, don't let me get stabbed.
Not very helpful. Alright.
Sounds like that to me. That sounds like, oh, please God, don't let me get stabbed. Oh, looks like Lady Alice is staying here for now. We'll come back for them later. After Alexander has found a puppet to be placed here.
Alright, well, I will escort you back to your fort, and we will wait until she wakes up where we can discuss further steps to take.
With you, I'm sure she'll be fine with that. With any of you, except him. As they both look towards
Meta,
Alexander.
I was about to matter. They point towards Alexander or the leader of the Orc.
Oh no! See, the thing is that the guards, believe it or not, were having a bit of a fun time because the orcs weren't there to kill anyone. The orcs.
Oh
made
yeah,
it
they were just
very-
there to fight.
Yeah, the orcs made it abundantly clear that it was just a fight, and if anyone gets harmed, it's all part of the fun. But they didn't want to kill anyone because that would get rid of the fun.
Yeah.
Good old Orcs.
So when they are sent home because they're not allowed to have fun with their new friends, they're kind of sad.
Daddy sent us home.
Well, there's the well, we found out what your new title is. It's not Harold Chieftain anymore.
It's Daddy.
It's Daddy Axtef.
No, let's not do that sort of love door.
Big
And,
Daddy Axe.
And you know the fun fact, abbreviated, that's DAD.
Bad.
It's too.
As opposed to ADHC. Adge.
Man, it's one letter off of being ADHD.
ADHD. Hang on. Axtef, Harold... Defender? Oh no. Anyway. So,
Probably Destroyer.
they start walking towards the large building. Who follows?
I do.
I'm following and I'm still carrying her.
Yep.
I'm staying behind Gemstone.
As you get to the gate, the gate of the place, the guards open the gate and usher for Gemstone. If Axtef wants to come in, Ferox and
Oh yeah, I'll come in.
Pymir to come in. But as soon the two guards that have disdain for you have talked to them, the guards at the gate look at you, Alexander, and they just point to a inn. You'll get better service over there, sir.
Okay. I go to the inn.
Horns rest
Back
on
to
sword.
that
You'll find
same
better service over there.
Back to the same inn you were at once before. I've forgotten what the name of that inn was.
Was not told the name of the inn last time.
I think... I'm not sure if I used this name yet. Barge Ride Inn?
I don't think you've
That's
used
a
that
good
name yet.
name.
You have not used that one yet.
Barge Ride Inn, it was shall be. Anyway, so we'll get to you after thing. You're brought into this place, all of you, and you can see the guards are sort of making way for all of you. One of them actually stops you, Axtef.
Sorry.
One of them stops you. You there.
I look down at him.
He pulls out a wanted poster of you. Sign it.
For what purpose?
My son.
I'm gonna have to roll insight to see this lying.
Sure.
It's a little bit weird that it's a guard, isn't it?
It's a guard. This guard is a half-orc.
Oh, okay. Well, even so. Just in case he's a guard.
Yep.
I'm stupid. He's lying.
He's lying. Run him through
Nah.
immediately.
No,
Nah.
my plan was that if he was lying, I was
Why
gonna
is it
knock him
that
the fuck
both
out.
your insights have been
A
7?
4.
So what, you just
More
knock
questions.
him in
How
the
old is your
head?
son?
Oh, okay. How old? He's 14.
Why does he want my signature?
Because you're uniting the orcs.
Are you giving this to other people?
No.
This is my brain. This is my brain not being able to fucking get words out that I'm having to make Axtef sound even stupider.
No, this is going to my son.
Okay. Oh, does he have a sword on him? I'll assume he does. Or
He
some type of
does
bladed
not
weapon.
have a sword. He has a axe on his back.
Alright. I'm gonna take. Well, with the axe on his back because I'm gonna assume the blade's obviously at the top.
Yep.
I'm just gonna prick my finger on the top of his thing and I'm gonna sign it with Harold Chieftain Axe. With my blood.
Alright, cool. So
I made a blood pact.
A wizard's worst nightmare.
the bounty turns into a contract as it glows. Nah.
if only.
Anyway, so he's just like, thank you. I don't really know what my son sees in you, but he sees something in you.
Well, he'll know where to find me when he gets of age, when he's ready for a fight. What is your son's name?
Oh, thank you. That is
Yeah, you're
exactly what I needed was.
You weren't expecting that one.
Nah,
Go on, just make up a random name.
that's the plan.
Yep. Sugarbog.
Nope.
Shark bait, ooh ha ha.
Shark bit. Hoo-ha.
Now the problem is that you're not at a dock location where that would probably be prevalent.
Yeah. But you only give that name to someone who attracts sharks every time they get in the water.
Alright, his name's Kane.
Kane. Is that sort of a K or a C?
A K.
And is it C? So is it K-A-I-N?
No,
Or
it's
K-A-N-E?
K-A-N-E.
Kane. Oh my god, like Kane from like wrestling.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Son of Huh.
And then you are brought into a location. Well, the rest of you, Gem, you are taken to where the healers are, and the healers sort of ask you to lay Lady Alice on one of the stretchers.
I will do so.
And
And I'm
they-
also gonna pump. I think I can do 25. Lay on hands into her, just to start off well.
she's still going to be passed out for a bit. But at least she's going to be on her road to recovery faster. She'll wake up before the end of a long rest and be turn into what is his name? Not Omni-Man. What's that dude called again from Invincible? The dude who got like killed but then came back.
Immortal?
Yeah, immortal. She'll be immortal. She'll wake up. Alexander runs out of the fucking place. Alexander, and Alexander will just hear and be like, "Oh fuck no, please, no." I haven't had a long rest yet.
Hello.
Hello there.
Folks, you are
Hello.
surrounded by guards because the guards are now on Alexander's side as much as they resent Alexander.
I was just about, for a rare twist of fate, the guards like you more than Alexander.
Yep.
And probably because he's just been kind of standing there, not really doing crap.
Alexander basically said because this was meant to be a super serious fight, it was meant to be a fight between Alice and Alexander for who would be calling the shots here. I believe was the original fight, was if she would bow down or not.
As I recall, if Alice won, he would kill the orcs.
Yeah.
And he would have to go through me to kill them.
But sorry for... Oh, go on.
Oh, good. So, Alexander basically said this was fun and he was just starting to enjoy himself. And that really pissed off Alice and the guards that were watching. And now word has spread quickly that Alexander might be the new leader of this place. But he's not liked by the guards.
Meadow. Word gets to Angerfist that Alexander was starting to enjoy a fight. Angerfist, could he finally be one of my people?
But sorry I took so long to get on here. I had a rough day yesterday.
It's cool. If you need to rest, you could have.
Oh, I did. I rested enough there. But I ran into my first asshole customer.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Is you
Yep,
fit in that
they-
boot?
No, so basically what happened was, they came up because apparently, for some reason, I don't know why, I wasn't the one assembling all the orders. Someone didn't give them their curly fries, the medium curly fries, and he was taking it out on me.
Yeah.
And he was like, within a moment of actually saying he didn't get his curly fries, he was given his, what he was missing by the assistant manager, and
No.
like almost instantly. But then he just turns to me and says, and I am quoting this, "You need to have your manager look over this retard so he can be fucking fired."
Damn.
Yep. And that's when the assistant manager just told him to leave. I yelled at him, though. Because he really pissed me off. I was just standing there taking orders when he comes along. Didn't even have anything to do with his food getting made. He kept saying I'd never charged him for it, which, if it were true, he got free curly fries. So, how's about not complaining, buddy? Yeah. And it turns out, which I didn't realize this initially until the assistant manager mentioned it to me, this guy actually was at the store one time where he threatened to beat up one of our employees in the drive-thru. Then he stormed in. I was sitting off to the side in the lobby because I just got off of work. He yells at one of our 16-year-old employees who's standing at the front counter, doing her job, asking where the manager was. And then once she mentioned that he was in the bathroom, he busted into the bathroom and actually tried to kick down the door of the bathroom stall.
Where do you live in
Sounds
America?
like the cops should have been called.
Yeah.
Where do you live in America, Farrell? Just curious.
I live in a small fucking town.
Yeah,
We
but what
usually-
state? What state?
Georgia.
Okay, I was really hoping you said Florida, and I was gonna go. It makes sense then.
The only real state in America is chaos.
Like, literally, don't get me wrong, there are assholes in this town, but usually you don't get any that are that unreasonable. I don't know where this dude came from. So, yeah, I dealt with a massive asshole. But anyway, how are you guys doing?
I'm full of life and food, so I'm happy. Which is a first. I'm never usually full of life. Just food.
Wait a minute. Beat your own woman, Alexander 2023.
I'm sorry, what?
What? Look at Magic Mouth.
Yeah, no, I
Gems
just
don't.
realized that. I didn't even realize that.
Does that
happened.
sound even remotely out of character for me?
Oh yeah, that's right. No, he told me that's right because I said that I wanted to take Lady Alice and he told me to beat my own woman.
Alright, I'm back.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Welcome back.
So, it's almost impossible to set a screen up so it's in the right fucking orientation. Anyway. Ooh. what was it? We move now to Alexander. You make it to the barge right in.
Alright.
You can see that the same person is still working the inn from before.
Hey, it's me.
Ah, here to buy something.
Well, technically, yes.
What you hankering for? Food, alcohol, water, rooms?
I would like food, yes, please.
Alright, you want the gourmet or do you want the cheap and nasty?
I look around at the people inside of the bar, or the inn, I should say.
There isn't anyone in here right now.
I look at this guy. What do they look like?
They look rather well kept. Their clothes look a little bit like, unkept, but still kept enough, sort of thing. He looks clean, his clothes look as clean as he can get them. The cheap and nasty, I think a lot of locals here call it a burger. As for gourmet, we've got stuff like creamy bacon carbonara. And a few other things.
I'm just going to walk right up to the guy. I'm going to place down 10 platinum. This should cover my meal.
You're lucky he's not old. Otherwise, that probably would have killed him. That's very generous for you. It's, he's gonna start opening all of the trays of like money of coins.
And then I'm going to cut open his throat and start eating him.
Oh, good idea.
Meta. Oh my god, I forgot you became a vampire.
All right.
Then once his lifeless body hits the floor,
Yep.
I will cast Revivify.
All right. Now, what does Revivify do again?
A creature returns. You touch a creature that has died within the last minute. The creature returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell cannot return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
And what of does it? It doesn't say anything about willing, does it?
Nope.
Huh? He's back. As he runs out of the barge right in.
I hold him in
Scream.
place,
Oh, alright.
and then I'm going to cast Modify Memory to make him...
Roll athletics.
No, I'm using magic.
Alright, what does he have to roll?
I believe that's a con saving throw.
Alright.
Meta, I don't think you'd be able to beat it anyway.
DC 23.
He's still gonna start screaming. So he is screaming while you do this.
No, he's frozen.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop you from breathing, which means you can still make screaming sounds.
No, he's frozen in place. Like, he can't function, think, or take any action.
Is he basically frozen in time?
Yeah,
Wait,
he's
what
frozen in
spell
time.
is this?
It's not a spell. It's chronological freeze. Or chronological stasis, I should say.
Alright.
Then once he's frozen, I'm going to cast Modify Memory to make him forget.
Does he have to
And-
roll for this?
Yes, it should be a Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, what does he need to get?
23.
23. Well, would you like the good news or the bad news?
I'm fine either way.
Good news is, he can't succeed. The bad news is, someone is entering as you're casting this spell. as you hear someone walking in before walking out.
Okay.
Yep.
And just like, hey, what's going on in here? Nope.
I'm just going to make him forget that this whole situation happened.
Yep.
Going to prestidigitate him up, and then I'm done with him.
Alright, cool. So, modify memory.
I can completely manipulate his memories within the last 24 hours.
Yep.
I'm just going to replace it with a mundane conversation.
Hello?
Oh, hi, I'm just
Hello.
reading something. Alright, cool. So, what do you do now?
I walk over and sit down and wait for him to bring me some food and drink.
He doesn't remember those moments. You said you guys had a regular conversation. You never said what food he was getting for you. So you're just kind of sitting there.
Okay.
So would you like to just say that you said what food you were getting?
Sure.
What food are you getting?
A nice meal.
A burger or...
I'm leaving that completely up to him.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna bring you a 2-patty burger with loaded fries, along with a entire liter of water and a salad, a Caesar salad.
Cool, the salad's not getting touched.
Alright. So you shall eat that. As you're eating that, guards come in.
Yes.
What exactly do you think you're doing, Lord?
Lording.
Yes, but a civilian has said that they saw you casting some weird spell upon the owner of this establishment. You're not trying to coax him into giving you anything for free, are you?
No, I paid him 10 platinum. You can check over there. He can show you the coins. And if you'd like me to pay again, I'll pay again.
They look over. Rolling a perception check.
And if you ever accuse me of trying to stiff someone again, I will end your entire family.
Alright.
Because that is the most grievous insult you can ever bestow
They
upon
go
me.
over to the table, where the clerk is. Now, when you said you cleaned the dude up, was that all you cleaned?
No, all of the blood.
All of the blood, alright. And then they look towards you. You're out of this town. Bring you a little gemstone over here to talk for you. You're a terrible person. We see you again, we're gonna heckle you. And they walk out of the bar.
I would love to see someone heckle him, please. Oh my god, wait. Bring the old man back.
Who was that old man?
Mike McDrop. Yeah, Mike McDrop.
I just look at the guards in disbelief.
Look, they don't know what you are. All they know is that you have been extremely rude to what they know as honor system. And you are continuing by threatening them. And as their lord, they can only tell you to leave town and not return.
Sounds like I'm moving here.
Well, someone's waking up with like many different animal heads in their bed each morning.
Breakfast in bed for you.
Anyway, so, about an hour later, Gemstone, are you still with, Alice?
Yep, I haven't heard any other words, so I'm just gonna stay.
She stirs as she puts her visor up. And you can see her eyes twitching. Something fierce.
Hello there.
Please
How are
tell me he's not in town.
Well, I could tell you that, but it would not be the truth.
Alright. Well, I'm still passed out then. As she stands up. He better not be causing any more trouble in this town. The guards probably already hate him for how he talked about swordplay. You're not like that, are you?
I am not. However, knowing him, it is likely he is causing trouble. I apologize.
Once a bandit, always a bandit. Unfortunately, there is not much I can do about him.
He was like that long before he was a bandit, rest assured.
How long have you known him for?
It's hard to tell.
Well, what's your name, by the way? I think the guards may have gotten your name, but I don't think I have.
My name is Gemstone, and yours is Lady Alice, I believe?
Yes. Miranda Alice.
Miss Miranda Alice, a pleasure to meet you.
As for your friend, he will have to keep calling me Lady Alice, as he does not get a first name basis from me from how he acted. Compliments are fine, but saying that things like swordplay for such a thing aren't. As
Very
she
understandable.
starts walking out of the room. Axtef, where would you have been?
I would have been standing there,
Just kind of,
watching.
the guards
Just
are kind
boating in the
that,
corner.
Apart from that one guard that seemed totally nonchalant about getting your autograph, every other guard seems to be looking at you warily.
I feel like if I take a step towards them, they're gonna draw their weapons.
No, they take steps backwards.
That's funny.
Alex, where would you be?
Yeah. Far. Isn't there
Far
a
away.
river? Isn't there like a river by here?
Yeah. So you go to the river?
Yeah, Fox, be chilling at the river.
Alright, cool. So, Gemstone, are you following Lady Alice?
Actually, you know what? Fox would probably just be in the river, kind of enjoying the water.
You're grabbing a fish. Aquatic candy floss.
He basically looks like a alligator or crocodile with their head above water.
Except you're wearing a sick ass cloak.
Yeah.
Gemstone, are you following Lady Alice?
Yes, and I will kind of, let her know that Alex is probably going to want to have a talk with her.
You're the mouthpiece. His speech is like nails to the chalkboard.
I have heard that before.
And his way with words is about as nice as a baby asking for food. He's very demanding. Didn't expect such a pain in my ass to be suddenly arriving and proclaiming that they're the Lord, but it's not the first pain in the ass I've had to deal with, and it won't be the last.
Me neither. It is a very familiar feeling.
As you're walking, some guards come up, and they say that there's been some trouble at the inn, and they say that the trouble is that Alexander has death threatened a guard, and that guard is now going off. As Alice just sort of places her gauntleted hand into her face. Oh. Tell me he's not going to be here for much longer.
I doubt it. Unless you tell him that he cannot be, and then he will likely be here for a very long time.
I will make it my royal duty to be a pain in his ass if he stays here.
That...
Does he like paperwork?
He will not do the paperwork.
Oh, then
That
he'll
would
be
likely fall
happy
to
to
me.
let... Oh. Of course. Anyway.
I'll do my best to keep him moving on to more important ventures.
If he really wants to talk to me, tell him to be on his best behavior, because if he's not, I'm going to be rather less, what's that word? Hospitality? No.
Hospitable.
Hospitable.
I shall do my best, but unfortunately, I cannot make promises regarding his behavior. I have tried many times.
She then clicks her gauntleted fingers as one of the guards come over and she writes something out and holds out the card to you.
What is this?
This is your... Give me a sec, I need to open it. My world. This is your knighthood rank. As she
Sorry, my
hands you your knighthood rank. Dealing with him, I feel like you already deserve this at least.
Thank you. I'm flattered.
You have been given a companion at arms. That is a rank of level 2.
Cool.
Which means that you have quite a few levels to go before you get to anything higher, but that's as high as she can give you for now until she is officially recognized as a Grand Knight.
Awesome. I will safely tuck that away after, thanking her.
Yeah. One of the guards sort of... you hear some of the guards cheer. You're now about the same rank as most of these individuals. You're a guard, or at least that's what you will be in the ranks of knighthood. Hopefully you'll be able to get higher. If you come back here one day, I might be able to do that for you. But don't bring Alexander. As she sort of turns on her armored heel and walks off. Tell him he'll find me in the fortress, as much as I don't want to talk to him.
I shall do so. Thank you.
Right.
And then I shall do so.
Right, Gemstone. You make it to Alexander. Alexander, you have just finished off your meal. There is just a plate of Caesar salad, though. So.
I burn it.
What?
Oh, for me? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Can you even eat?
I don't think I need to, but I think I can. I'm not sure.
Is it cannibalism to eat diamonds?
Potentially?
I'm asking a real question.
Alexander just looks stunned.
No, we're not going to experiment with that. Anyway, Lady Alice has asked me to inform you that she will be at the fortress when you're ready to talk.
Cool, we can do that tomorrow just before we leave for the next place. If she stabs me again, I might not get back up.
You'll be fine.
Hey, Mr. Inn Guy, do you have rooms for this place?
Yeah, I got rooms.
How much for one?
You already got one, remember? You got the Supreme Suite.
Oh, perfect. Where's that?
Top floor.
Cool. So I'm going to head up there. You're keeping guard of me. I don't want to die.
I'm keeping guard of you?
Very well.
No, she is. You're great. I like your food. I give him another platinum coin.
You know, by the time you come back, with the amount of platinum you've given him, he's probably going to have renovated the entire inn to make it even more fancy. Like, the chairs are going to be better, tables are going to be better, food's going to be higher quality.
I give him another 500 platinum.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna insight.
Alright, is that for real?
What, insight?
No, what you're doing, Alexander.
Yes.
Okay, breaking your own economy in 5, 4, 3, 2, broken.
Just gonna add a new category for miscellaneous.
Matter, oh please. It's not like he hasn't had broken economy before.
So what are you
I give
trying
Alexander
to,
a weird look and follow him.
What are you trying to insight?
Just what he's up to.
Right. You get up to the top floor, which is 4 stories up, and you find you find 3 doors. 2 on the right-hand side seem to be separate rooms. The one on the left-hand side seems to be its own room with a double door.
I'm gonna go through the double door.
You get the key out that you got earlier as you unlock it. I find it interesting how I don't remember what the inn's name is, but I remember that you got one of the keys. Anyway, so you open it and you find that this room has got lavender coloured pretty much everything. Curtains, sheets, rugs.
Perfect. I walk right over to the bed and pass out.
Alright.
After layering my defenses.
I'm just gonna like take off his boots so that he's not sleeping with them and tuck him in, I guess, and then stand guard.
Alright. So, Farrax, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
Forex will actually see if he can get in contact with Maneater again.
There is contact. What is it, friend?
How did your hunting go?
Not too well.
Well, on the bright side, you'll get another few good chances.
Only
These
found
Sovereign
two.
Guards seem to want a war, and they'll get one.
Only found two. One of them was talking of a traitor amongst those who have pledged their allegiance, feeding information to both sides.
Noted. The other one, I'm assuming, well,
They were
didn't get
talking
much
together.
chance.
I still have one meal left.
I presume they're already dead.
Of course as it cuts out.
Where did Maneater go again?
Where'd you send him?
He went off on his own.
Alright, so he did. He was looking for any Sovereign Guard that was still on this continent, so that could be. Well, on this part of the continent, which is separated from New Alexander. Not New Alexander, from.
I think he did say he was specifically going near some town.
Yeah. So, it's gone quiet.
I really have no way. Well, locate object doesn't work because he's way too far away.
He's also not an object.
Well, I was gonna say like his sending stone. I could locate object.
I hadn't thought of that.
Anything else you'd like to do for the day?
He's gonna check in on the war chief Goliath
Right.
and just see if anything has
Hothead?
happened. Yeah.
Nothing has happened, but a very angry lizard has returned. Hauling body.
Ah, I see.
He's saying something about dropping a stone down something he couldn't grab.
Ah, so that's why the sending stone cut out.
He was on his way back and he accidentally stepped in a crack and dropped the sending stone down it.
Meta-wise, and I'm pretty sure Maneater isn't the kind of guy just sort of stick his claws at the Goliath on the sending stone and say, "Gimme."
Nope.
I was wondering what happened there.
Apart from that, nothing else. Oh, hang on. An orc made its way into this land. They said that they needed to talk about an incident that happened. I don't know what incident they're talking about.
Is he at the village currently?
No, they were just at the edge of the forest.
Are they still there?
I do not know. We are not at edge of forest.
Alright. I'll come by and check it out. As Forex is going to use teleportation via plants to just go there.
Alright, cool. We'll get to that soon. Axtef, what else are you doing today?
Don't know.
Just gonna chill?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, Farax, we'll get to you, and then once you're done, I will be getting to Newbeck and Angerfist.
Woo.
So, Farax, you reappear back at your coven. And you can see already you can already see Maneater currently halfway through a meal, just angrily tearing chunks off and eating.
Fox will probably go with the war chief and ask what general direction the orc was last seen in.
He points in the direction which is south.
Fox will turn into a dragon, probably a silver dragon, because actually no, blue dragon, and start flying that way.
Alright. You make your way, and you see an orc currently just sort of kicking at a stone.
He will land and transform back.
You're Farox, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, good. We had incidents just before. We stepped on your land. Needed to tell you. As he sort of throws a piece of cloth onto the ground that has the Sovereign Guard symbol on it. We were chasing it, and it went into your land, and we went onto your land chasing it.
Did you end up catching them?
Yes. Well, we don't have him anymore.
I'm guessing another lizard took the body.
No. We just don't have the body anymore. It disappeared. But we can assure that it should be dead because it had head caved in, arms chopped to bits, and torso dislocated from lower half.
Carry on. Well, since you gave me this information about a body apparently disappearing of one of those Sovereign Guard, that's more than sufficient enough to make up for the trespass.
Good, good. He then starts walking off back towards his, to the tribe area.
Barks will go ahead and just pick up the cloth and, well, I assume it's just a cloth with a symbol on it.
It's a cloth with a symbol on it, but it feels like it has, the cloth is thicker. It has a material inside of it that must be making it a little more reinforced. You're not sure how, but feeling it, it is cold. Colder than what nature usually allows things to get. It feels like industry. It feels like innovation.
Feels like the trees are angry.
Farx will just shove it into his bag of holding in disgust.
Rightio. Alright. Is there anything else you want to do, Fax?
No, not really.
Alright, cool.
He would, I will say he would just start galvanizing his force, mostly because, as his whole group knew, the Sovereign Guard weren't really anything except a bunch of mercenaries. Though with the level of technology and territory that they have, they're a bit more of a problem that needs to be dealt with.
Alright, cool.
You know, because that artificer magic is just not good for the environment.
Alright, Nubek and Troy, we can now get to you.
Sweet.
So, Nubek, you're teleporting? You teleported? Did I tell you if you succeeded or not?
Angerfist was teleporting them.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, to Nose Mountain. First to check if Noah's there.
No, he's not there.
Yeah. If the attendant dude is there, is mostly gonna say, yo.
There's
If no,
no one there. Actually, let me rephrase
even
that.
the items are gone.
Oh no, those are still there, but one thing that is there. You see what looks to be No, except he looks old, decrepit, and he's sweeping everywhere.
No.
What? Speak up!
Metal Fist.
Oh, Metal Beast. No, I call
Yeah.
you Metal Fist.
Yeah, you call me Metal Fist.
No, I
And
call you
Little
Metal
Man.
Fist, not Metal Beast.
Fist, yes, Metal Fist. And
Why
Metal Man.
keep saying fist?
Because Metal Fist, as Angerfist would point to his metal arm.
But I call you Metal Fist.
Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, that is correct.
Good.
Why are you old?
I'm not.
Why do you look like that?
I don't know.
Is it because you can?
I don't know. All I know is that I suddenly blinked into existence, and I am old now.
Ah. If you see Big No, or now No, let him know that Metal Fist might be looking for him.
Will do.
Thanks. I'm gonna shove this in the mountain, by the way, as Angus produces the spike that Tech Manley gave him.
Alright. Put that in the chair. At top.
Will do.
Roll an athletics check to get up there.
Will I just rage to get up there? I might as fucking well. Angus will rage, then it's easier to get up there.
Alright.
Any advantage? Thank fuck I did! 32.
32. You get up there. The chair, the stone swivel chair, still at the top of this this building.
Where would be
There
the
is
best
a-
spot?
There is a note on the on the chair.
Yeah. Angus will read the note.
Hello, friend. If you're reading this, I am not in this chair anymore. Please talk to Old No for any no related things. Okay, goodbye.
Angus would like to. Is the head, like, is the backrest of the chair, like, fairly thick?
Yes.
Okay, Angus would like to shove it in that.
Alright. Roll an athletics check. There is a number that you need to get to get it in.
31.
31. And there's a number of which you need to get that's going to break it.
I've probably broken it then.
As you slam it in, half of the chair sort of crumples. It's in there, but half the chair is now broken.
Does it seem like the spike will get dislodged?
Roll us a Mason's check, which you don't have a proficiency in, so roll us a d20.
That's
It could, so you may as well just break the rest of the chair and just place it on top of the building.
yeah. Angus will probably do that. He wants to make sure this gets the best coverage it can. Give me a sec. I am back.
Hi, back. I'm Max.
Hi, Matt.
You couldn't have fucked that out any more than that.
So, roll us another athletics to break the rest of the chair.
Can I just, by breaking the rest of the chair, can I just, like, take the spike and stab it right in the middle of the chair?
Sure.
25.
You slam the spike into the chair. It is now in the middle of the chair. The chair survived this time.
Cool. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's not going to be destroyed.
Alright.
And no, I don't think he's going to care if that's there.
Sits on it anyways.
Angus Fist will go down. If no shows up, tell him Metal Fist put Spike up there. Spike good.
Old No just sort of puts a horn to the side of this, like, mask. What?
Tell him if no come back, and Metal Fist put Spike up there, Spike good where it is.
Alright. And he continues sweeping the sand just around the place. It's no longer like... Because when No had it, he was sweeping it from one side to the other. This dude's just kind of sweeping it all over the place.
Yeah. Alright. Now let's hope I can do what I want at my own mountain.
Nubek, you've been just
Well,
sort of
Nubek-
standing there.
Pardon.
Yeah, I would be just standing there.
Nubek's been
I kind of assumed you were on my shoulder. That's kind of where you normally are.
Actually, yeah, no, probably the shoulder. You're not wrong.
Like,
If the
how
shoulder
are
was
you
available.
How
Well,
are you
no,
with heights, Dubek?
Not bad at all. I was on a 60-foot. Was it 100 or 60? One or the
No,
other.
you were on a 300-foot tall Goliath at one point.
There we go.
Yeah, but this is a little higher than 300 feet.
Yeah.
This is like
I've been here before. It's not that bad.
20, almost 29 to maybe 30,000.
Nuvix is not scared of heights.
Alright. So you
Oh.
go to teleport.
Yeah,
Also
to
D6.
the Ogalavi. Oh. The Ogalavi Mountain. A D6?
Yep.
4.
You appear at a dock.
Ah,
Is this a
Brandon?
dock that he's familiar with?
No. Actually, yes.
Ah.
It's Longshore, where the old dude is.
The hell am I doing back here?
friend, why the fuck are we here?
Oh, don't tell me they set up some fucked barrier. I don't know, and I doubt you're willing to let me attune to your helmet teleport if you still have that to try and get there.
I still have it. Like it's on my head right now.
Yes. I just don't know whether you can use the thing I've gotten from there to get there.
Well, I can try.
So what do you want to do?
That's what I say. His character. I can try. And I'm waiting for whatever Chloe says to that.
I should have got something from the base of the mountain. Then I could just climb up there. So no, I didn't get anything from that town where that dude was. I guess you could probably just try to give it one go and then we'll just... I don't know.
All right.
Sort something else out.
Nuvix is going to try to teleport to the place.
Alright. Roll to D100.
Okay. 24.
That's a fail.
That is not a... Give me a sec, I need to check. Not... I just gotta check something.
So we should just go to like Port City or something. Yes.
Alright, Alright, roll a d6. Now that I've determined, roll a d6.
Roll the d6.
Nick.
Yep,
5.
a 5. Alright. Troy,
Yeah.
roll us a d6.
No, fuck, I'm gonna get that to a different spot than Doomback.
I didn't know there was. Okay.
5.
Alright, so you're both at the same location.
Okay.
You find yourself at a dock.
Is this the dock that Anger Fist? No. has been to before.
No, but there is a symbol of crashing waves in front of you.
Has Nubix been here before?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I don't know where we are, Nubek. I think we should leave.
Alrighty. Where do you want to go?
Fuck it, Port City.
Alrighty. And Nubix teleports us to Port City.
Alright, you do so successfully.
Okay.
Oh, that I realize. Why have I drunk so much? No, I wouldn't be able. No, I
Clearly
wouldn't
that
really
will
be able to help
balance
things.
everything out. Drinking more will balance everything out.
Yeah, I just meta-wise realized that I probably should have just asked Axter if he wanted help getting to where his orcs are going to be, but Nubek only has one more teleport.
Yep.
Angathus is mostly just going to see what the state of the town is and whether the. He's also going to check in with like Tech Mali via Sending Stone to see like state of that map thing, or if that's been moved to Port City yet.
Oh, that will take quite a few months to move. It's a lot of like sensitive.
Yeah.
Match
Alright, well, we'll probably just ask, like, is it up and running properly now?
Yep. I can see most of the continent now from where it is.
Cool.
I can also see a whole bunch of flying ships going towards a dock.
They're going to Midway.
No. They're going to Hollot.
Oh, yeah. Sebasta. No, we should have done Nubek. We should have gone to get picked up Axe and then teleported a whole lot for him. That way he could have been with his all.
It's a bit too late now.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little pissed that I couldn't get. That there seems to be something stopping us from going to my clan's mountain.
Well, what can you do?
I did not hear what you just said.
What can you do?
Fucked if I know.
Mm. Yeah, sounds about right.
But damn, I really want Angathus to be able to. I really kind of need Angathus to go there so they can fucking.
I will be back. I'm going to the toilet.
He doesn't know if there's just something in general stopping us from going there, or if there's something that we just need to teleport not at the mountain, or if we should just go to where the rest of the group is.
Meta, I'm willing to bet the Sovereign Guard potentially could have something to do with this, either causing the barrier to be put up or.
Yeah.
I feel like they would be getting ready to try and siege the Goliath territories.
That's not very hard, because the Goliath territories are pretty much under siege now anyway, due to the fact that they're pretty much kept in the mountains.
Yeah.
And I do not remember how to... Well, I know Angathus doesn't actually have anything to let them know about the Goliath in Outlook. Unless he asks one of the magic people to use sending. Otherwise, I kind of just want to try and teleport there again, but I know it's not going to fucking work.
You give up before we waste all our charges.
Yeah, which is why I'm tempted to say, like, find out where the rest of the group is, and we just teleport to the town they're at.
Yep.
And then go from there. Which, yeah, he'll use the party sending stone to ask where the group is at.
Lord Alexander, this would be about around the time that you are about to open the doors to go lie down and sleep.
Alright. This is in Waterlong, isn't it?
Yep.
Hey, Angathis, what's up?
I see my teleports to to the mountain that I was going to be going to is getting interfered with, sending me places that I don't want to be. Also, Nubexes. Where are you guys?
Waterlong. We'll be heading to Midway first thing in the morning.
Alright. We'll meet you in Waterlong.
Alright, I'm going nap.
You got something from Waterlong, Newbeck?
Don't believe I do.
Because I don't remember if Angerfist has kept anything from Waterlong, even though... No, I don't even know if Angerfist has been to Waterlong. No, he has been to Waterlong, because that's where the ring is.
I'm just gonna munch on a burger in a minute.
The ring, I believe, is Drainfist's ring, right?
Pardon me, I was away. What?
Is the ring of Waterlong like Drainfist's arena?
Off Waterlong? No. New City.
Yeah.
That's New City.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't think either Angerfist or Nubek has something for Waterlong.
Nah.
Don't believe so.
Angerfist has something from Midway, so he might just say, we'll meet you at Midway tomorrow instead.
Until then, you're gonna get drunk.
Till then, he might see if the, He might see if... Well, the Lich, I believe, is in Port City.
Yep.
You might see if he'll pass on a message to, Head Splitter for him.
Alright.
With letting him know of the, Goliath from presumably the various clans are going to be held in Outlook. And teleports don't seem to be working properly, cannot reach you via that.
Alright. He would reply saying that, Head Splitter has found this information out already. Reason being, the Goliath that usually helps Goliaths get through places that are
the
weaker.
one that I met.
He has been found dead. With a note saying that all aggressors will die. And you know that dude, he's not exactly the aggressor type.
No, he was a very laid back Goliath. He'll pull people's legs and upcharge people that he doesn't like, but he ain't gonna attack them.
Yep.
We'll see what I can do about the Goliath at Outlook. We'll also try and see what I can do about getting to where Head Splitter is. If not, might see if I can't just send a fucking sending stone.
Head Splitter says that he can handle the clan and anything that comes at him. It's more you it's more you should be worried for you,
Yeah.
because there are only two places for you right now: fighting them, or fighting them with the clan.
Hmm.
He
I can't
says
really
this.
fight.
He says this not as an order, but as a what he expects his clan to do. Not an order.
Can't really fucking get there to fight with the clan if my teleports don't work.
Though he will keep that in mind about the teleports as
Yeah. So ideally, Angathus kind of wants to unite the fucking, well, pseudo-unite the Goliath clans to help with an offensive against the Sovereign Guard.
dude, you do that, the Sovereign Guard's gonna have to fight two fronts. The
Yeah.
Alexander and the Goliath front. And that's gonna
Yeah.
really hamper them.
And then the Orc front.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, that's kind of why. Angathus knows if you have more than one front, the more stretched thin things are going to be.
Yep.
On the orc front, oh my god, they're coming from the trees. Wherever Farx's forces are. Oh my god, they are the trees.
Angathus is probably going to have to speak to Alexander the next day
Alright.
about this.
You're all gonna rest?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Tox,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back.
where did the orcs say that they trespassed along? It was like on their territory?
It was like the border of yours and theirs.
Okay, so it wasn't like too close to the Goliath village.
No.
Okay. Okay, that was
So-
something that's something I was worried about, meta-wise.
So, as you're all resting, Alexander. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Good. In your dreams, you see something looking at you in the dark, in the corner of your eye, just something always watching in your dreams.
Interesting.
Every time you try and look at it, you just can't. But the visage that is in the corner of your eye is something that is soaked in blood and smiling with a monstrous grin. Axtef,
Hello.
your dreams are lackluster this night. Pharaox, your dreams are dreams. Gemstone. Gemstone, you there?
Yeah.
Alright. Your dreams seem to have Alexander in them. Something about as if you are looking at him just outside of his field of vision. But this isn't you. You're not this thing. This thing is watching him, though.
Can I try to wake up?
Sure. You wake up. Everything seems fine.
I'm gonna go check where my vision was from.
It was nowhere where you are. It seemed like an entirely different place. Actually, you recognize it. It's Celestia. Near his tower.
Okay. Could I... Did he just look like himself? Like everything looked how I remembered?
Kinda. There seemed to be a twitch with him. A very slight difference.
What difference?
It just... You know that feeling you get when you think that someone is just a little off?
Yeah.
That's the feeling you get. That's the only difference, is that he just seemed off. You didn't ever get to see the whole of him. You only ever got to see him what the corner of his vision could let him see, if that makes sense. You could only ever see, like, one side of him.
Alright. Alright. Then I will go back to what I was doing.
Alright, cool. Nubek,
That's me.
you dream of swimming in a sea of gold.
That's normal for me.
And Angerfist,
Hmm.
you have a vision of that Goliath
Yep.
that you met.
Yep.
He is approached by an individual who seems to be wearing the same things as First Lieutenant Hector. But they don't have the same hair as Hector, and you can't really see them fully. That's because you
Yep.
are actually seeing through their eyes.
Oh, am I thinking through the
Eyes of one of the individuals who is part of the Sovereign Guard.
Yeah.
As the Goliath stands up to greet them, the Goliath is immediately shot in the arm. As the Goliath sort of reels back in pain and goes to pull out a weapon before being shot in the other arm, disarming him. Which follows a rather torturous night for you, watching this dude get every measure of torture that was at hand to this person.
See, normally, Angerfist rather enjoys watching torturers go to work. Like, he can typically employ what they do in whatever place they're doing that in fights. This just pisses him off.
Eventually, the Goliath breaks after 3 hours of torture and utters that he knows who Shin Kicker is. And he asks for the pain to stop if he says the name. And this individual of the Sovereign Guard obliges.
Firing one last round into the head after getting the name.
He says Angerfist, which then the torturer keeps torturing.
Oh.
Trying to pry more about what Angerfist told him, eventually learning of your brother.
Yeah.
And then he is left to die of his wounds. Not shot dead, left to die of his wounds.
Angerfist is gonna weigh. If he could, Angerfist would try and will this person to strangle themselves because he wants to strangle this person.
Sadly, you cannot, as
Yes.
this is but a vision.
Mm. No, Angerfist is also curious. Actually, no, he kind of is a little bit more angry because surely the Sovereign Guard already know that Brain Crusher is Angerfist's brother. After all, Kent.
Yeah, doesn't mean that they can't make sure that it's concrete.
Hmm.
And now they've got concrete evidence.
Right.
So guess who's getting in a visit soon?
Yeah. Angerfist is going to wake up even more angry than normal.
He's no longer anger. He's no longer anger, he is angriest
Super
fist.
anger.
Furious Fist.
Meta, I just gotta make the joke. Gemstone's dream definitely was that of a stalker. I just need to make the joke.
What? No.
Really?
How do you think she got the job so easily?
Fucking Yandere's.
Oh god.
What? What do you mean? I would never hurt anyone.
The track record
That's a
says
funny lie.
otherwise.
I was gonna say that's a blatant lie.
The track record says otherwise.
Don't listen to that. That's also lies.
Though you did get a name out of this person. Their
Yeah.
name is First Lieutenant Jack.
Well, he stops to think, why do I know so many Jacks that are fucking assholes?
There's a lot, isn't there?
Yes!
Oh,
This is like the third, not including Jack that runs Port City, who is also a bit of an arsehole.
But at least he's your asshole.
Oh. I have no idea what. Well, I have some idea, but not really any idea what to do with this information. So it's First Lieutenant Jack Slim from Lim.
you don't like this Jack fellow?
Let's look at the track record, shall we, Newbeck?
Not listening. It's very quiet.
I think that's the point. So. Very next day. Ba, 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 da, ba.
Okay. I check that my non-detection is still in place.
Non-detection?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. In that case, I recast my daily buffs.
Meta, your non-detection won't work against Gemstone.
I make one little thing and everyone starts running with it.
This is the way.
My connection to him is much more powerful than magic can block.
God damn.
You have to be worried
we're
when you
killing him.
start
We're
finding bits of your
finally
hair
killing
missing,
him.
Alexander.
You'll notice me one day, right?
Oh god. What have I done?
You caused this.
The fact she's going along with it makes it better.
Anyway, so. What are you doing, Alexander, once you've done all those buffs?
Okay. I grab the group sending stone. Wait, rise and shine.
I feel like Angerfist's first reply is, if you do that again, I'm going to bury you.
I feel like Angerfist, having gotten like the 8 hours rest he needs, has been awake for like a good half an hour, just like.
Yeah, but it's you saying, it's because he said, wakey wakey, rise and shine. You're like, if you do that again, I'll bury you alive.
Measured breathing, Angerfist. Measured breathing. You would hear through the sending stone.
Alexander's just prestidigitating himself to make himself seem all nice, and then he's going to make sure the gemstone's awake, and then he's heading off to see Alice. Is everyone awake? He's saying over the sending stone as he's walking.
Nubek and I do not have a way to get the water along easily.
Okay, can you get to Midway?
Yes, and then I need to have a chat
Cool.
with you about the Goliath.
I have a small issue. I don't have anything
What
from
is?
Midway. So, Farox, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I need you to pick me up.
Fine.
Perfect.
Farx will teleport via plants to Waterlong. Go over to Jimis and hand him a branch from a forest by Midway.
Alright.
On our way to the fortress, Gemstone's just gonna be kind of reminding him to think of his manners and general. Be nice, okay?
I'm always nice. I don't know what you're talking about.
That is bullshit. I smell it, and I'm
And
not
I
even
call
close
that.
to you.
You get to the gates and the guards see you approaching. And you can already hear murmuring from them.
Hey! Hi! It's me! Remember me from yesterday?
And they look towards...
I beat up your boss!
They look towards a gemstone.
I punch him on the shoulder.
Ow! My arm!
Good morning.
Good morning, gemstone. Are you here to talk to Lady Alice?
We are, yes.
As soon as you say we, they both kind of look a little like... they look a little worried. Like, they're fine with you, but they're looking at thing. Alright. Well, they open the gate. Your funeral.
I walk on through the gate.
I am directly next to him, always within arm's reach.
Cool. Every guard is looking at you, Alexander, with some part of disdain. They know that you're their boss's boss, but man, if there was anyone that they would write so many fines for that you would be paying out your ass for the rest of your life, it would be you.
Hi.
As for
I
looking
really
towards
don't want to
Gemstone,
meet
they're pretty.
Maximus.
As for Gemstone, they all look like they're pretty happy to see Gemstone, a fellow guard.
I will nod respectful greetings towards her that I kind of like make eye contact with.
Yep. Eventually, you arrive at the main part of the fortress where, waiting outside without her helmet on, is Alice.
I hold out my hand to shake theirs.
She holds out her hand to shake Gemstone's.
I will.
I just slowly twitch my head as I turn and look at Gemstone.
To give you an idea, the look given to you after you hold out your hand, Alexander, is this look. Followed by when she looks towards the person who isn't being a complete butthead about the situation.
That
She
was very nice.
has less of a stern look.
Okay, so Gemstone's not good in situations like this. She's just kind of. She was gonna go for the handshake, and then she pauses, looks at his hand, looks at her hand, looks at his, looks at hers, and then just kind of slowly blinks.
She puts her hand down. So, you wanted to talk?
I continue holding out mine.
I'm not sure if your little magic only on yourself rule is still going, so we're going to keep our hands to ourselves.
I do not break eye contact.
Can I break your eyes though?
You're not there.
I know, but
You're currently
imagine-
making guards very uncomfortable because you've been sleeping standing up.
with my eyes open.
You've been like leaning against a wall
Oh,
slightly,
it
but
would
your
be true.
strength was just keeping you standing or you're asleep for the entire time.
Yep.
Anyway,
After about 10 more seconds of that, Alexander slowly lowers his hands and he looks at Gemstone. Well, that's about as respectful as I get. And he's just a little speechless.
if you could guarantee you wouldn't have been using magic, I would have been shaking your hand. But after the fact that you didn't have any words to say, we'll keep our hands to ourselves. Your newly appointed companion-at-arms has shown great companionship, and I'm sure she'll do great things to earn her keep as a royal guard one day.
Alexander just whispers to Gemstone, "Are you a prostitute?"
Oh my god.
Her mouth hangs open. She blinks a lot. Turns toward Alice.
I hope he's
So
paying you
where shall we
double
be?
for this sort of treatment.
I just ignore it. So where shall we be discussing?
She would turn 90 degrees before gesturing towards the door to the right. Preferably indoors. Follow me, as she would open the doors and start walking.
Very well.
I follow them.
Eventually, eventually you get to this, what looks to be accountant's office, where she sits down behind the seat that has a whole bunch of paper. Alright, you just gotta sign all this.
No.
No one else is going to be able to sign it. It will be fraudulent. You just need to put your signature on this 100 pieces of paper.
You do realize by being in charge, I make the rules, right?
Are you
I don't
going
have to sign anything I don't want to, because it's only binding if I say it is.
Right, I will remember that for when I am dealing with any fraud. I will just have to accept that fraud is allowed here then. Typical bandit. If someone else can sign for anyone, I'll just sign you. I'll just sign your name and just say that I'm the de facto
Question: Do you
leader
know
of
what
this
an officiary is?
She looks at you. I don't think I care enough what an officiant is. You disrespected me, so I shall do you the same kindness and make you do paperwork.
No, I beat you. I actually had a lot of respect for you up until, well, your people started treating me quite badly, actually.
You said you were having a lot of fun, and you were also saying that I wasn't putting my all in. You did a lot of things, or said a lot of things, that upset a lot of people here.
The second I called you out on holding back, you actually gave me a good match. And I appreciated that. It's not often I get a good fight. And it's not often I get to have fun, either. I got to have both of those things yesterday. I appreciated that. Which is why you're still alive.
She opens a drawer and places places 2 pieces of paper. This is my pedigree as Lady Alice. This is the honor system that all guards and knights follow. We follow this code. I understand that you royals have a hard time believing in that sort of thing called honor, but it exists.
Sure it does.
That's why I didn't attack you when you kept running. I thought you were actually giving up.
I was letting us move around a bit. It's so dreary standing in one place, swinging away.
90% of the time, people are down by the third swing, so you did have that going, but... Look, you only need to sign this paper, as she sort of puts the paper in, puts the first paper that was there in front, if you really just want me to sign the rest.
I read over the piece of paper.
Basically says that she is the de facto leader of this town, and everything that is signed here is signed in the name of Lord Alexander.
And you'll be signing all of these other pieces of paper and representing myself and the nation in a way that fits with your honor?
As long as I don't have to talk to you after this, yes. Don't tell me that there'll be a leaders' summit, because I won't attend. I don't like these sort of things. Though there's 100 things to sign, as the last person who was here left all this paperwork. If you find him, please kill him.
Oh, so now you want me to kill people?
No. But you'll want to kill him when you meet him. And I never said I didn't want you to kill people. I just said that you shouldn't be killing your people.
For the record, I try to avoid killing wherever possible.
At least we can agree. With that, at least we can agree together on that aspect. So, shall you sign this piece of paper so that I can...
I read over the piece of paper and make sure that there's no loopholes.
The only loophole is that if you do try and put anyone else in charge, she no longer has to deal with paperwork.
Alright.
And will henceforth retire from this area and either get to live out a more peaceful life or just get to leave in general. All expenses paid to leaving. The more peaceful life is up to her to get money for, though.
Alright. I sign it.
Oh, cool. She takes a piece of paper, puts it in a drawer, takes another piece of paper and starts signing. You can leave now. I'm very busy.
I write on a piece of paper an invitation for it in 6 months' time there to make their way to Celestia's capital.
If you tell me that Zal's gonna be there, it's a no-go.
Who?
Zal.
Who's Zal?
Current leader of New City. What, have you not been there yet?
Oh no, this isn't for a meeting of any kind. This is for a sparring match between you and me.
I'm not going to accept that.
It's not optional.
Sure it's not. And I'm the queen. You can leave now. I have a lot of paperwork to do.
Alright.
Meta has saying, and I'm the queen. Is that an offer?
Took everything I had not to say that. That's just because there's a paladin standing right next to me in melee range.
You really should have said.
She looks towards Gemstone. Anything you want to add?
I wish you the best, and I will see you in 6 months.
No, you won't. I'm not fighting this one. He's already disrespected my honor. I'm not going to fight someone who's dishonored me. And doesn't have the common courtesy to at least own up to it and do something. As she continues to read through the first of many legislations.
I just turn and leave, gesturing for Gemstone to follow.
I bow and follow.
She
Okay,
gives you a
then.
nod when you bow.
Once we're outside, using the stick, I would like to teleport myself and Gemstone to Midway.
Alright. Everyone else going to Midway?
Yep.
Yeah, Angus would
Yep.
teleport himself and Newback to Midway.
Alright. Cool.
Farx would just teleport with Alexander and Gemstone and the still standing, sleeping axe staff.
Alright. Axtef, you'll have woken up around the time you're about to get teleported.
Yeah.
As you all teleport in, the town seems rather peaceful, except when they notice Axtef. The guards start rallying, the people start running. This seems quite familiar.
Hey, where are we?
Axtef, we need to get you a hat.
I have my own hat.
You're at Midway, the location
Ah!
next to Midville that got decimated by your orcs.
You would see that there is a bunch of posters of really, really well done artworks of orcs.
Yep.
Warning
Wait,
people
what?
of orcs.
What's going on?
The people are running and screaming, and the guards are coming towards you with their weapons drawn.
In other words, this town is in relation to the town that we're in
Axtef
Midville.
wiped out.
And is this Midville or?
This is
No, you
Midway.
wiped
Midville.
out.
Okay,
This
so
is
we wiped
Midway.
out. Me and all my orcs wiped out Midville, which then in return had Gurumish appear in a cloud, well, appear as a cloud, and tell all the orcs that I am the Herald Chieftain. And this town that we're at right now is literally like not even half a day away. So they're scared of me. Really just me right now. So
So
be
the
fun.
guards are walking towards you before they also see the rest of you, and they sort of... It looks like they're not sure if they should put their weapons away or if they're already dead.
If there's like a few specific guards that Angerfist had spoken to beforehand amongst them.
Yes, they're behind everyone, and they've sort of put their weapons away, and they just seem to just be walking off.
Alright,
Yeah, it's
everyone.
Nothing.
If you'd like,
I'm gonna draw my axe and I'm just gonna run in.
Oh,
Fuck this shit. I don't care.
alright.
alright, everyone. If you'd like to keep living, please drop your weapons and drop to the
As
ground.
Axtef runs right past you.
Axtef, roll an attack.
That's great.
Can I try to hold person?
Sure. Axtef, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Oh, I've actually.
Axtef has had enough of this political BS. It's
22.
time for some terror. 22, is that
22.
enough?
Dang, yeah.
Alright, you shrug off the feeling of being trying to held. Roll the attack.
24.
24. That hits.
I would hope so.
Whilst that's going on, Angerfist just sort of turns to Alexander. So I need a way of getting to, as he pulls out a map, these mountains.
Same.
And teleport, and there seems to be something that's fucking with the teleports.
I've yet to come up with a method of bypassing teleportation
Are you rolling
blockers.
the damage?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you wanted me to roll damage for
Right,
this.
because I kind of also need to get the outlook to, maybe gather up maybe stop whatever the fuck is going to befall my brother there.
Oh, God damn it! I can't. I'm trying to copy paste, but it won't let me.
No, I kind of figure having the Goliaths on our side to put up another front against the Sovereign Guard would be kind of handy.
29 damage.
Alright, so you cleave the guard in half as the rest of the guards kind of drop their weapons.
Don't forget to drop to the ground.
They're going to lie on the ground, putting their shields over their heads.
A measly shield wouldn't fucking stop that axe.
Yeah, well, they don't know that.
Pure chaos. I love it.
Does it look like he's going for another one?
Are you?
Obviously I know that I was getting someone tried to hold person.
Oh,
Right?
right, yeah. Hey, you need to make a save because you killed someone
Oh yeah, that's right.
thanks to your axe's ability.
And that's is it a con save?
I think it's charisma.
Charisma.
They roll
That's
charisma.
a flat roll.
What'd you get?
Oh, that's a 3.
Okay, cool.
It was all
well, let's see. Axe.
you
deaths.
sent me what that fucking thing what it does, right?
Yeah, you're level 11 now, so.
I'm just gonna
12.
roll back
12,
through
yeah.
to try.
Bloodlust. The 5 enemies. So
Did
hang
you
on.
pin it? No, you wait. No, you didn't. Okay, I'm gonna pin
After
it. so
killing an enemy, that user must make a charisma save. By possessed by Groomish's bloodlust. Next 5 enemies you see are primary targets. All other creatures are to be ignored. Once all 5 are dead or have left sight for a minute, the bloodlust ends. Time to make more kills.
You didn't actually put that. Oh wait, no, bloodlust save increased to 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Newbeck wants to go to that mountain because there's a hole. There's one
So,
Fortis
I
horses
mean,
there.
I'd obviously look at the guys on the ground first,
Yep.
so they would be my next 5 targets.
Yep, and you have advantage. Whole person. Alright. Wisdom save again. Axe.
Yeah. And that one. That's how I'm out.
You're like, I'm gonna.
Halfway through a fucking swing at one of the guys.
Hey,
What
you
hap-
gotta
wait,
keep
wait,
taking
wait,
that wisdom
wait,
save
wait,
at the end of each
what
turn.
hap- Oh, okay, so
So it lasts until those 5
For a minute.
enemies have. Is it a minute?
or a minute.
Where does it
Yeah,
say?
well, I'm looking at level 7
Oh,
because that's where it is. Or have left sight. Oh no, they have to leave my sight for a
Yeah,
minute for the
there's-
bloodlust to end. So I'm gonna constantly just be fucking snarling and growling. just
Yep.
Also making wisdom saves to try and,
Yeah.
break out a whole person.
Alexander, what are you going to do about this? Is there anything you wish to
whilst,
do?
whilst Agathis is just sort of casually conversing with you about how he kind of needs to go somewhere else.
I swear to me, I did not do this.
Nubix is just like nodding, agreeing with Anger Fist on his shoulder. Yes, we need to go there now.
How heavy
Watching
is
the-
Axe Death?
How,
That's
Jesus.
you want to try to
He's an
escape
8'6"
he's
Goliath.
an 8'6" Goliath with how much strength and con?
I've got a hold on. I've got a 23 strength and a 20 con.
Yeah, so he's going to be in the higher end of probably 300 plus pounds.
So I'd probably be
Keep
closer
in
to
mind, he also
400
has
plus.
powerful build due to
Yes.
being Goliath.
Okay, how strong do I have to be to pick him up?
So what's your strength?
23, so a 6
No.
modifier.
Gemstones.
Oh, sorry.
22?
22. Roll an athletics check.
Don't forget you've got powerful build from the thingy-mabob.
I just love it how she's gonna come over and casually pick me up, move me to the side.
Yeah,
a
she
big-
has powerful build. She counts as a size large.
Yep, roll an athletics check. It still has to be done because it's a frozen
She got a
individual.
24.
Alright, cool. You can't do anything because you're frozen. So now you've gone from staring at people to now looking up in the sky.
Looking at the sky.
As Gemstone, your crystal legs, or like needle legs, are now pushing into the ground a little more because you're now holding like 400-ish plus pounds.
Okay.
You need
I'm
me
just
to hold
gonna-
him.
Fucking pass the
Just-
pass the axe step.
He's a little baby.
Oh, did you say
No,
that
we
in
need to
character?
get him out of
I did
here
say that in character.
immediately.
You're lucky he's got bloodlust. He can't. He doesn't
I'm gonna
I
understand.
know.
I'm gonna start moving as fast as I can, just away from the people. Just scary.
Alright?
You just gotta hold me in the air for about 60 seconds, then you're fine.
The problem is
But
that
you don't know that
the-
technically.
The problem is that the whole person ends 6 seconds.
After.
6 seconds before. the
Oh,
bloodlust
boy.
I can take a
ends.
hit. I just gotta get him
Well, no,
away
you're
from
not
those
my
people.
primary target. Those 5 of the guys on the
There's-
ground are my primary target.
There's
So
also
I'd
the
have to-
fact that Axe technically gets to make saves at the end of every
Oh yeah.
one
Roll
of his
wisdom
turn.
saves. Axe.
Yeah.
Is it
Well,
being
I'm
moved?
just
Nat
gonna
20.
try and get him
Roll
as far
again.
away.
Roll again.
Okay. 15.
Is that a success?
That me.
That makes it.
That's.
Alright.
If you meet it, that's a success.
Alright.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna see if I have any. You can re-roll it.
Damn, you really don't want me to kill people? Is that bad idea?
no.
I just don't want to die.
Surprising.
You're not going to die. The guards are
Yeah,
going
he's
to
not
die.
going to attack anyone besides those 5 people.
Alexander
those
doesn't
five-
know he's bloodlusted. So as far as Alexander's concerned, someone just held Axtef, and as far as Axtef is concerned, well, from Alexander's perspective, Alexander's the only person who can do that.
Yeah. We
Therefore,
also,
my head is
I
going to get hit
didn't
by an
actually
axe.
think about that.
we also do
Oh.
not. We also do not actually know what's up with Axe. Besides the fact that he just, as far as that is
Lost
concerned,
control.
Axe is just being Axe.
Yeah.
He's bored. He wants to kill things.
I haven't technically killed anyone in a good while.
Alexander,
The
about
first
our
person
Okay.
I kill, I go crazy.
All right. It doesn't look like I have anything to make him re-roll that.
Alexander,
Axe
doesn't
technically
Alexander have something?
I would assume I would be technically grappled, depending on how she picked me
Yeah.
up.
I used one that I can use in a situation. The other one I can only use if it's against my spell.
Yeah, so, you are technically grappled. However, you can now contest rolls instead of only needing the thing. So, now for the next 9 rounds, let's see who wins.
Oh man.
Alright,
Fox is going to go ahead and cast Enhance Ability
damn, you just
Bolt
really don't want me to
strength
kill people.
on Gemstone simply because he doesn't want to fucking deal with shit going wrong.
I'm going to guess, Axtef, you're raging as well to get the hell off there.
Yeah, now
Yep.
I'm raging. I wasn't raging before that, but now I am.
Athletics checks from both of you. Highest
And I have
number
advantage on my
wins.
strength. My strength.
Yeah, they
Wait,
both-
is it
you
strength
both do.
athletics?
You both do.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's me and
Gemstone, you have
Angus here
advantage
just trying
as
to
well
get a way
thanks
out.
to the spell cast upon you.
I got a 20.
And I got a 12.
You got... Really? I only see one of you. Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, oh no.
Immediately, Axtef rolls out of your grip and is immediately starting to charge backwards.
But instead of just using the axe, wait, actually, am I restricted to only using the axe?
Yes.
Well, okay, so never mind. Because I was gonna throw my spear and my javelin. Then I was
Okay,
gonna
so it was
attack
his
with the axe.
action to break out, right?
Yeah, now he's moving. He's basically full on.
Literally,
He's now
he's
full
literally sprinting at 40 feet a second. Well,
Yep, full tilt.
around.
40 feet.
Okay,
every
time
6
out time. I
seconds.
cast All Luke's Resilience Sphere.
Alright.
Dexterity saving throw. DC 23.
Dexterity. I could technically beat that. Technically. Wait, I don't know why that's I don't know why my saving throw is a 5. It should be a 4. Alright. Then well, I don't beat that. 7.
A sphere of shimmering force encloses the creature. You're large, correct?
Yep.
No, not large.
Hey.
You're...
No.
You're medium.
He's technically still medium.
Medium.
Ah, okay, so he's medium. Okay.
He just counts as large when he's just counts as large due to palpable when he
yeah.
has to do with pushing, pulling, and carrying stuff.
So
the only thing I need to ask about this thing, obviously, because it would hold me in a bubble, right?
Yep.
Does it have reflective walls or is it see-through?
it is transparent.
So I'm still going to be bloodlusted because I'm staring at them.
Again, I am unaware that you're bloodlusted.
I know, but
I just think I'm in danger.
well, I mean, I wasn't running towards you. I would have ran it towards them,
Yep.
past you, most likely.
No, not
You know, honestly, Farx wouldn't know that he was bloodlusting,
None of
but I
yous would.
think
None of
I
these know
think
anything
he
that
would
the
just
Actigurus
Yeah, there's
does.
a level 2 spell that would fix this, but I don't think anyone knows it.
It's a spell for
no,
Angus
Farx probably would. Farx
Can I
probably
wait,
would,
can I
but
cast spells through the sphere? Or is he just stuck in there?
Nothing physical, energy, or other spells can pass through the barrier in or out.
Does this have a? Does the shield thing, the spear, have like a DC, like an AC DC? Or
It's
AC
immune to
DC?
all damage.
Oh, here I was.
So-
It's basically a 1 minute hold.
In no other
So, I
end,
do just
Axtef would
wanna
be hacking
say-
at this fucking spear, trying to get out.
I just do want to say, I feel like Farx would do this for the shits and giggles. He's going to put
Yeah,
a tarp
but-
over the spear.
Do you have a top?
He does.
Do you actually? Fucking
Out
hell.
of his bag of holding comes a top.
That's great.
Meta-wise, I just kind of like the image of like Angerfist Alexander and Nubek just having this casual conversation. Was just in the background, you
wouldn't
can
be-
see
it wouldn't
Gemstone
be
like
casual,
picking
technically.
Axteth up and walking around and then having to chase him and stuff.
It wouldn't technically be casual because
It's
Alexander
casual for
would be.
Angerfist.
Yeah, it's casual for you and Farox, but
Nubek.
for Nubek, sorry, not Farox. But Alexander's constantly going to be like looking away just to make sure I'm not coming running at him.
Yep.
And before anyone asks, when Farx puts the tarp over the orb, he's just going to say, seems like he needs a nap.
How long does the orb last?
1 minute.
1 minute. Alright, cool. A minute
So it'd be-
passes, Axtef, the bloodlust is over.
So the
a
spear
tarp-
just disappears and the tarp falls over me.
As the tarp falls over you and now you've got a tarp on you.
The funny thing is, he would have regained sense before the
Yeah,
tear
before it
disappeared. So
happened.
it's just like, why
Like
can't
just
I walk
standing,
forward?
looking around, like what the fuck?
Why is everything gone dark?
And then you'd feel the
And the
tarp
tarp
land
falls
on
on
you.
you.
I'm not an overgrown reptile. I am not calmed down by the darkness.
You are not a bird.
I am not a crocodile.
I'm not literally every animal but human.
Yes. Actually, dogs freak out a little bit.
It depends on
Yeah.
the dog, honestly.
Yeah. Honestly, anything domesticated.
Yeah. Some things would actually just freak out.
No,
wouldn't it?
most dogs we've had don't like it when we cover their eyes.
Yeah. So
They'll actively like move their heads away.
by this time, an individual has made his way over. Now, what do we have here?
Hello, my name is Alexander. This over here, I just used the top, is Axteth. Over here is
The top.
Farox.
Haven't
Over
even bothered
here is
fucking taking the
Gemstone.
top off yet.
Here is
Just sitting
Nubex,
there.
and here is Angerfist. We
Where's
own this
Matt?
place now. Do you accept this?
No, I don't. For a friend.
I take the top off and throw my spear at him.
Alright.
Wrong answer.
Alright, roll the attack.
He just
Is
chucks
this
the
this
top
is the leader of the
tarp
town,
over
right?
Farx
Gave Angerfist a
and
bunch of
then
money.
faces.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoopsie.
It's like when Alexander goes, and this is Angerfist. Angerfist would just said, "We've met."
No, 13.
13. Right, he dodges. It's just like, I don't think you understand. With that thing here, you don't own shit. As he points it at Axtef. What he did to the town before, we cannot forgive. If you can say that you aren't with him, then maybe we can do something. I've already told those Sovereign guards to shove it.
Excuse me. So are you completely unwilling to work with us, even though you will probably die here if you refuse? And not even by my hand, I just pointed at Axteth. He really wants to kill people today.
I am willing to be trade partners, but I am not willing to give up this land.
Who inherits this if you die?
That's for me to know, and for the individual who already knows to tell you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's going to make this so much more painful when he tears you limb from limb.
I can do that now.
I'm just shocked that you're not.
He's waiting.
I'll walk up and I'll grab the guy's arm and I'll rip it off.
Alright, also, there's what the dude looks like.
Oh, he doesn't look like that anymore.
So you go to
Well,
grab
current
his arm,
peoples.
and he's just taking steps backwards as you're taking steps forwards.
Yeah, I just grab it. Wait, don't. Why do I feel like I know who this guy is? But mainly because he looks like someone from a video game.
It's not.
Okay,
When I
thank you.
made him, I was just like, oh no. He looks too
So
much
just-
like him. A settlement needs your help.
Oh, that's as soon as I saw him. Oh no, no, I don't want to deal with
The
him.
Minuteman needs you.
So I grab,
Yeah,
I grab his arm.
He's-
I
And
don't think
he's
you would be
walking
telling this group
backwards.
that a settlement needs their help.
no,
He's walking
not-
backwards as you're walking forwards. He's just like, now, we don't need to get ugly about this.
I don't think you've met this guy.
He knows me. He knows me well enough that he should not fucking. He should just be ready for a fight when it comes to me now. So,
I'm
am
gonna
I
need
able to
you
grab
make
his
a dex
hand?
saving throw.
Me.
I just
Yes.
try and
Dex saving throw.
try and teleport outlook, see what the fuck's going on there.
23
Put
for my
most
dex.
mountain and then climb down and make my way to.
Alright, now roll another 9 of those.
Oh. That's ominous.
You know what? I think you're getting hit by.
Okay,
a
I got
shit ton of
a
net.
12 plus 4, so 16. I got a 14. I got a.
Can he see whether these are,
11.
can he see what's coming? What is doing these dex saves?
That's why I said roll another 10 of these, because it's
Yeah.
actually only 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
thought
he
you
has
said 9.
advantage.
My bad.
No,
you've
that's
already-
including the
no.
one you already did, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Don't worry about that last
Yeah,
one.
so you got a 23, a 14, a 21, a 23, and a 19.
Alright, cool. So, you see,
Your lowest is 14.
you see him as he's approaching get hit by a ball of what looks to be metal as it wraps around him and he falls to the ground. Don't think we weren't ready for any brutes here.
Well, holy crap! He might
I'll
have
stand
actually tear
back
limb
up.
from limb.
And I'll grab my spear.
You
so it-
cannot. You are
Oh.
held in place.
Oh, I'm held by that
Yes.
fucking thing. I thought he got held by that
No,
thing.
you
Okay,
are.
never mind.
Why would you have
I
to
don't
make
know, I
dex
thought-
saves for him?
I thought it was a bit weird that I was. I thought it was a bit weird that he was caught in a ball. The only problem is I have no access to calling my hawks here.
He then clicks his fingers, and you can see a whole bunch of people with rifles trained on all of you.
Oh
I'm not
no!
sure- I'm not sure what sort of creatures you might be, but each of these guys has a different type of bullet loaded in them.
Forex
holy
will
water
just.
I mean, you.
Forex will whistle, and they would just see the trees in the distance begin to.
They are the
move.
trees. They are the trees.
I really do
They're
not.
not attacking the town yet, but they made themselves known.
Excuse me, what's your name?
My name? Well, my name's Nick John Smith.
What would you like me to call you?
Nick John Smith. I don't really
Nick
have any.
John Smith.
I don't
Got
really
it.
have any official title, but I'm
Right,
the
well-
one who owns and runs the town.
Well, Nick. How do you expect this to end?
I expect you to say that you will trade with us peacefully, and I won't have to follow any of your laws, just like I didn't follow far lands, near lands, or any other location.
Okay, is this settlement completely self-sustaining?
It was.
So
As
it's
he
not.
looks towards towards
This person laying on the
Goliath
ground.
thing, it was self-sustaining. We're getting it back to that point soon.
Okay, can you sustain yourself in terms of food?
Of course I can, thanks to Longshore and the Tip and New City.
Okay, well I control all of those, so if I was to cut off resources to you, what do you think would happen to you?
You would have to force my hand to choose a side, and I don't think you want me to choose a side if you're the one who's being the aggressor.
They'd probably pick the side
Can I-
of like whole
Can I try
lot,
to
by the
break
way,
out of this?
given that this is the only port going that way. There's a ship once a week that comes here from the other part of the continent.
I've had my fair share of hostile negotiations. Don't think pirates haven't come through here and tried to make a fool of me.
Right now, we're not doing hostile. I just need to make sure that you understand the full situation here. If I wanted to make this hostile, we could make it hostile, but I just need you to know that I'm currently in control of those locations and I could cut off those resources.
Of course. That's why.
So
I'm
what would
willing
you
to
then do
trade.
then?
He would go to the Sovereign Guard.
Exactly.
And that's what I say to you.
I would either go to the Sovereign Guard or I would go with pirates. And as I've heard word that there's an armada coming, I think I'm having a better chance with that armada than I am with anyone else.
So, is there any way for me to actually get out? Of this
Which means that the ideal solution for us would be to wipe you out. Now, that goes against what I want out of a situation. I want you to join me. I want you to join my empire.
Yeah, well, the people here have already made their choice on what they want, and they don't want no one who has any ties with this creature, as he sort of points to the iron bands that have wrapped around.
Can I make a strength check to
Sure.
break?
Unrelated question to all of that, but related to that armada.
It's a
You didn't
strength save, by the way.
You didn't happen to see Angapus would say whichever Val brother it is, because I forget his name. The
No
pirate
strength
Val.
save, it's a strength check, and you failed.
Oh.
Yeah. The pirate Val brother.
I'm-
A fair way back.
Oh,
And
you
see
were
if any.
there was talk about that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened to him, so then, that pirate armada you're talking about doesn't, wipe everyone out.
I can help you with that, but unfortunately, I'm currently in the middle of something. If you don't mind, Angafist.
Excuse me, negotiator, can you please deal with this?
Ah, the negotiate.
Well,
Every time I can I try to break out?
Sure.
Strength check's just a flat roll, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just your strength. That's all.
probably would have
Nat
been
20.
easier to try negotiating before you sliced one of their guys in half, but you know.
I did genuinely try.
So nat 20, you break out of it.
I'm gonna stand up and grab my spear. I'm gonna walk back to Farox and tell him to go get my orcs and bring them here. Now.
Is your eye twitching? I bet your eyes twitching.
Yeah, my eyes twitching.
You're saying that in giant, right?
No, I said that to Farox.
Oh,
So why would I be saying in giant? I was asking Farox to go to my orcs and bring
what's
them here.
left of them. Most of them
Yeah.
have been sent elsewhere.
Yeah.
So what was the oh yeah, Gemstone, you're up. As the negotiator.
I'll be back.
Are the guards still laying on the ground? I've just got to ask.
No, they have made themselves scarce.
I was going to kill another one as I walked away. But if they're gone, they're gone. Can't kill them. Oh well. That was fun. The best part is this guy would have been walking out and just seen the chaos that erupted between me and my group after killing one guy. Oh, that's great.
Took 3 of us to stop you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it technically took one of you to stop me.
Anyway, so Gemstone, what do you want to say?
I looked at Alexander and I say, what exactly is it that you want me to negotiate here?
He's complete enough to surrender, but in nice words, so that he doesn't try to stab us or shoot us or make us not alive anymore.
I don't
Return.
plan to try and do that to any of you, as it is by national accord. If a group wishes to stay neutral in an environment, they have the right to do so, as long as they do not impede those around them. You wouldn't be breaking those laws now, would you?
You are impeding my claim to this area.
You are trying to take something that is neutral territory, which is against...
I do not recognize this as neutral territory.
Is that so?
Correct.
Negotiations are over then. You can take yourselves back to your island. As he sort of takes a step backwards before a wooden wall sort of raises up in front of him, and you don't see him anymore.
Meta, wait, how the fuck did that... Where did that fucking wooden wall appear?
He came up from the ground.
And if this was bad to say, I would still like to talk about the pirate situation.
You can come back later for that by the looks of things, as negotiations have fallen through.
I look to Gemstone. This is why I'm not the negotiator.
See, you pretend that that means something when you give me nothing to negotiate with.
I gave
What am I
them...
supposed-
You have their lives to negotiate with.
You
know that makes
really
me
need to
uncomfortable.
understand, Alexander, that people's own lives, depending on who it is, means absolutely fucking nothing.
You
It's
just
a
hear,
real
you
inconvenience.
just hear
I've been
from,
muted this whole time.
you just hear from the distance. Damn right, kill me already, damn it!
Angus, can you very, very softly
that the
throw
old
me over
dude?
the wall, please?
It's the old dude that was like, it's just like, you're either gonna kill me or I'm gonna keep working here. At the end of the day, I either win with death or lose by paperwork.
Newback, there will be absolutely nothing subtle about me throwing you over.
Do it.
I'm putting my. Can I
You
ram
realize
myself
it's
through the
liable that you
wall?
will get shot.
I'm not
Roll
gonna
an
do it.
athletics check.
Nivix pulls out like a white flag. Yeah, ready.
28.
Alright, you run into the wall as you crash through the wooden wall, and in front of you is spikes.
Oh.
You are going
Oh.
to take some damage for willingly running into traps.
That's
Hey,
it.
if this will just gesture at the spikes to Newback. See what
Actually,
would have happened if I threw you?
Gobbling kebab.
Is there like a theater room
You
after the
take
spikes?
34 piercing damages. I'm pretty sure you're not raging at the moment.
No, my rage would have ended at the
Yeah.
Long ago.
Yeah. So 38, you said, or 30?
34.
34. Okay. Oh well, we got an entrance now. That's all that really matters. Now, someone with fire can
Right.
deal with the wall. Well, I mean,
By
fire.
the way, we definitely need to get in contact with Meta. What was the name of the pirate group or captain?
Yarhar.
No.
Which one are you talking about, Fire?
No, that's Meta, because
Meta.
Farks would know in game, but I can't remember.
Yeah, meta-wise, what are you? Who are you actually speaking about? The Val
Uh,
brother or Mendez?
Mendez.
We don't have a way of contacting Mendez. Our way of
see
contacting
Nivek-
Mendez is the Val brother,
You
who is
see
currently
Nivek
missing.
grab an item
Farks-
Mega holding.
Farks would just look at you all and say, you know I can teleport onto a ship, right?
No, I've tried that. I've got contact with him, and I cannot reach him.
No, he's talking about onto Mendes.
If you teleport onto Mendez's ship, Farks, I'm fairly certain you're probably going to die.
Yeah, I could also.
Especially if you go there without news of the pirate Val.
Well,
Why
we
I'm
know
trying
he
to
was
find him.
we know he was taken by the Sovereign Guard. That points their anger towards someone other than us.
I don't think we actually have evidence that he's with them.
Any of you magic users or your subordinate magic users cast, I don't know, something to find them, trying or some shit? I know
Meta,
this-
druids don't fucking get that, which is
Yeah.
kinda stupid.
I know that this doesn't seem in that high priority to you, Alexander, but if you don't want Mendez's armada doing worse damage to your island than what the Sovereign Guard did, we kind of do need to find the Val brother, or at least find out what happened to him.
While this is happening, Alexander, next to you a manhole opens.
Yes.
Hey, do you want us to kill the dude? I'll take over and I'll gladly do what you want me to do.
Do not say yes.
Who are you?
I'd rather not say just yet. I managed to get away from the guards earlier about what's going on anyway. I'll do what
What
you
does
want.
this person look like?
Well, Angerfist has seen this dude before. They look like a person who may or may not have been the reason why their mother died. But
Oh,
Angerfist
hello.
is not seeing that person right now.
Yeah, true.
So, Angerfist, I don't know if you remember what they look like, but that's basically what they look like.
Yeah.
And I don't think you've told anyone what he looks like, so...
Nope, I've got no idea in that regard. I was just wondering what
All I
sort of
know
race
is
this
that,
person was, and if
he's
they look like a
human.
rogue.
And no, they look like they're a magic user. And it also looks like all of their bones had to be healed individually.
He's also missing a nose. Unless he got that healed.
He's got a prosthetic one.
Yep.
Are there any other traps behind the spike?
So the spikes are just kind of there to stop people from charging through, but past that, no.
Alright,
That I can
Voldemort,
see.
you can take over if you'd like.
Sweet. As he
Well,
sort
I'm
of
in there,
closes
so-
as he closes the manhole again, and then you see Axdef has gotten through, as the bell is rung for the location.
You guys just. I was just going to teleport in and have a chat, and now this happens.
There was no chat happening when I got here.
Sadly,
Literally,
this dude's
there was
here.
no way you were having a chat with
So,
a place I fucking would have
Axdef,
moved.
you can see the dude is walking away, walking away and entering a building. Do you charge after him?
Yeah,
Alright. You get to the
dashing
building.
and all.
Yep, you get to the building. Do you rip the door off the hinges?
I'll charge through the wall. Door.
Alright, roll an
Wait.
athletics check.
Is the door or the wall? Am I closer to the door or the wall?
To the door now. After, like, it took
Well, no.
you
As I
No.
was,
seconds
as I
to
see
get
him
there.
enter, does he
Oh.
enter like on a
Oh, you
side
didn't
of the
see-
building that I'm not running at?
Oh no, he enters the side. He enters like.
I'm running towards the side that he entered at.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I would go for the door.
Alright, roll an athletics check.
Okay. I am
You
literally
ready for more fucking
living.
spikes again?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. 15
You hit the door. Oh, that hurt.
again.
Alright.
We know how this goes. It happens until I get in. 24.
Alright.
Oh,
dash the
actually,
door
coast druids and swamp druids get scrying, which is really fucking weird and stupid.
I can understand swamp druids because they're like kinda like hags. As for coastal druids, no fucking clue. None whatsoever.
They're going to be
Anyway.
able to, see the weather.
You enter and you see he is currently sitting. He has just opened something and read it, and he has said something, and he looks at you.
I'm just gonna throw my spear and javelin at him.
As you're about to throw, he's just like, well, guess you're not going to be able to save this place after, and roll the damage. Well, yeah, roll the damage, because it may as well be a crit.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Hold on.
Because you have advantage, and his AC is 10. Because he is sitting down, he is flat-foot.
Funnily enough, while this is going on, Farx is just going to turn to Alexander and Angerfist. You know, I'm almost tempted to stop him, mostly because
Unfortunately,
we need to find Foul.
Yep, and this was the only person who had any leads.
Yep, I know. And
Well,
You know what,
I think he's dead.
Farx is going to go ahead and actually transform and fly over
Alright,
to the building.
I didn't add anything to that. That was
that's
just
cool.
the roll. So.
So you fly over, you get to the building. What are you doing now that you're at the building? You see the door's been broken in for it.
Farx is going to look in expecting to see the dude dead.
Yeah, you see the dude dead, but you also see with your Arcana sort of understanding, there was a scroll of sending. He sent a message to someone. He's sending someone before he died.
I grab my spear and javelin and walk out.
Well, Nick John Smith is gone. And thus, your only hope of stopping the Pirate Armada.
Revivify.
He refuses.
Revivify.
He can.
Use.
Anyway, so... Alright, so he comes back as he just sort of looks at you. Oh, great. Round 2?
Nah, I had no plans to kill you. Frankly, I don't know what got up his ass.
This town was gonna be the next one I destroyed and fucking raised. What do you mean?
He's like,
I
oh,
just don't have
finally,
my
I've
orcs.
returned.
I just don't have my orcs to raise the place.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's just like, I have returned. Time to murder everyone. Wait, I don't have my orcs. Time to murder everyone. Anyway,
Kill everyone.
so,
That's it.
look, with all due respect, I don't know who you are, but you certainly haven't made any friends here.
Frankly, the whole thing with Alexander and not Angerfist, sorry, Axe stuff, I really have no thing in.
So what
I
was
really
you
don't
whistling
care.
for your trees when I said that I didn't want to join?
Oh, that was because you were pointing weapons at me. I wanted
that
to
was because you were
show.
sending your rabid dog after me.
Oh no,
you know,
just
I am not a
started
rabid
going-
dog. I am a Goliath.
You
I'm gonna
heard
be
that, by the
frank.
way, Axton.
As I'm walking away, I pop my head back in.
I'm not.
I am not a rabid dog.
I'm a Goliath. It's just like, wow. All right.
I have feelings
I'm
too,
gonna-
you know.
I'm gonna
Just
be-
murderous intent behind
Axton
all of
went
them.
from like murdering the dude and his bloodlust associated. He's just like, I killed the leader of the town. He might be back, but I killed him. I'm done.
Why did? No, but me doing all that would be fucking funny. But I don't do that.
Alright.
He's already walked off. He couldn't care. He believes the guy's dead and
Yep.
dead.
So
Fox is just going to say, to be straight with you, I have no fucking idea why he went off like that.
because he's a animal. He is a creature of murderous intent, and had it not been for the fact that this is a neutral area, I would have much rather have had him hold away. Now, please, kindly leave. I've already ordered something to come here, and I'd rather, if you're not part of this group, to get out of here.
Exactly what do you mean? Humor me for a moment and just answer 2 questions for me, and my trees will leave, and I won't. Well, I just won't bother you.
What's question 1?
What do you know about the pirate? Meta, what's his name again?
I don't remember. I just call him the Val Pirate.
Fox is going to refer to the foul pirate and ask him what he knows about his location.
Oh, you're talking about Nakara Val.
That's it. I knew it was something.
Nakraval, well... Guess it doesn't matter anymore. This is for the people. I'm alive again. Nakraval was going after an individual who we believe was a mercenary. The information I have on that mercenary is very limited, as he only came around before Silvagara is his name. A Furbolg.
Furbolg. Interesting.
We believe that he might have had a run-in with this Furbolg. However, we haven't been able to find that Furbolg to officiate such things. I doubt we will find him. Because this town's about to be razed.
Any potential leads of location or anything?
Is that your second question?
I
You said you only wanted 2. I'll give you that. You brought me back to life.
No, what? Fine. I'll let you count that as a second question.
Last known whereabouts was taking some time in New City. Then he came back here, and then he went towards Hullot. Apparently, he was offered a new job and hasn't told his old employment that he's going.
I see. Now, of course, you're free to refuse to answer this question, but exactly who did you sending, or what did you sending that would raise this town?
Oh no. It's not it's not those who are coming that's going to raise this town. I doubt anyone's coming. I just wanted to let those who needed to know what's happening here. The people of Enverance have been very kind to this place. They gave it a stable ideal. And the people of Enverance will now know that there is war. And there is a side that has been chosen. That side of yours will be embarked as the ones that are breaking international accord. And that would make you enemy number 1.
Meta, what the fuck is Enverance?
Enverance is Enverance is a place where the Big Dick Cash Money Noble team come from. The people,
Which are good guys.
It's the main continent of this world.
You have one of the best sharpshooters in the world. You have the best sharpshooter in the world. A dude who cannot be seen by anyone and during the night. A dude who cannot be seen by anyone, period. A literal a literal angel of basically death.
A dude that has made many, many, many golems.
Another person who has got, who is
Metaphorix will be the
of,
one to fight that golem army with his tree army.
man, that'd be cool. Then you have an individual who is now working at a prestigious school for magic users. And then you have the person who is the leader of Imorkarust, a rather underground syndicate who he is trying to turn into a state.
Yep.
A very interesting collection of people.
And let's not forget we also have the dead members as well, Wynier and Tom.
Hey.
Two individuals.
You mean Wolf and Tom?
Oh, sorry. Wolf and Tom, sorry. Wolf
Hey.
Dragamir and Tom Whitewolf.
But anyway, so continue on with the dudes.
Anyone who's gonna be,
Monologue.
if anyone's coming, that'll be interesting. But the person who's gonna raise this place is gonna be one of your people.
You know, if you're looking for any kind of good sides in this conflict, well, honestly, everyone in this war is pretty much a bunch of assholes.
And that's why I wanted
Hey.
to stay neutral.
Shit situation.
These people deserve to
Makes
continue the traditions that they've been following. We don't need to be under anyone's rule. We weren't before, we aren't going to be now. We will die before then. Meanwhile, while this has happened, Alexander, what are you doing?
Yes. Well, Alexander is currently talking to Angerfist and Nubex if they're still there.
I'd imagine
Yep.
that they are.
Angerfist is trying to figure out a way to get through the fucking teleport thing.
This is Boss's brother, correct?
Yes, the pirate.
Okay. Let me check my items.
We need to find him so we can stop Mendez from coming to wipe out us.
Do you have something that can track it? If someone if he gave me an item, do you have something that can track where he is from that?
If you've got an item of his, then yes, I can.
And I also need to find a way to get to where the Goliaths are. And
That's also
Outlook.
Now, I don't know who you are, Lizard Man, but take it easy. Don't do anything too rash. You wouldn't want the Big Dick Cash Money Noble team on you.
Has Farx heard of them before?
Probably not, unless, of course...
He's heard of the Big Dick Noble Cash Money team once from Alexander,
you've heard of them once.
but he's only ever mentioned the team name and that Alexander met them.
You met one member.
Yeah,
Which
but
I
he always
believe is
refers to one person as the entire team.
Yeah.
Big
I believe it was
Dick
also
Cash
Victor.
Money Noble team.
Just
Yep.
That is
don't
a-
go poking... Just don't go poking around in Enverance. Stick to this island, or even stick to this continent. Don't go elsewhere. You won't like what you find elsewhere if you are not good for business.
I like that. It's the whole
Hmm.
continent motto now.
What is this Big Dick Cash Money Noble team anyway?
Ba ba ba. Ba, ba. To my knowledge, there's an individual who is known as Final Witness. Never seen him, and apparently he's never seen another who can shoot you before you see him. Another who you cannot see during the night. Another who, from what I've heard, might be running the entirety of Imorkarust, by the name of Cadence Aura. And the last
It's
one, I do
sneak-
not remember too much about them. There is another, though his whereabouts and his name are slightly lost at the moment.
Alright then. By the way, as to who I am the Is it the primordial truth, or
Yeah.
I am the primordial truth?
Ah, right. I heard stories of such people. 300 or so years ago, when new races first landed here, this place used to be a Goliathine hotspot.
Yes, a great empire.
And what was left of it when we got here was not really that great of an empire.
You can thank the nature gods for that.
Right, that's why we always make sure that our sailors pray to those who are of the sea, even if they are bitches.
Farx just smirks as he'll leave. I would recommend probably talking to Alexander. He can be an ass. But trust me, he'll be good for business, as you say.
He has already proven himself not to be, so I'll see.
Don't let the company he keeps be the end-all, be-all.
It's more the fact that
Just
he said
saying.
that I'm joining regardless, anyway. Oh look, what did I hear? New propaganda for the Sovereign Guard to use to rally more people against this party because they're apparently trying to force neutral territories to join.
Fake
Yep.
news.
It's
Fake news.
It might be
Fake news.
it might be used as propaganda, but it's true. It's actually sadly true, unless you end up turning around and striking up a deal with this person to have him let your trade through and whatnot. As this was one of the.
Alright.
Oh, go on.
No, you go on. You go ahead.
Nah, you first, dude. You're the player.
Farx would just, leave the building, start walking towards the trees, and as he walks by Alexander, Angerfist, and Nubex. So, Axtep killed the guy, but I brought him back to life.
What's
And
Axtep
so
doing?
I honestly have no idea. He just left. He's probably going to come back and destroy this town. But a few updates. I questioned him, and apparently a Furbolg mercenary had something to do with the Foul
Do you need the name again?
Brothers' disappearance. Oh, can you repeat the name?
Salvagara.
Savagara was the
Sure,
Furbolg's name.
Everyone should remember that dude.
He's
He's
a
one of the.
misfit fucking trainer.
He's a misfit trainer. He's also one of the people that is on Axtef's shit list for wiping out his original clan.
Angerfist has a pissed off look because he saw that fucker.
How do you
Here.
spell his name again?
SALVIR
SALVIR
GARA.
GARA. Oh wait, I'm not actually.
Farx, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Axtef killed one of the guards here. He points to his body.
It has been too long.
I
Can you
believe he's been
reincarnate it?
dead. He's been dead for more than a minute. I don't
He's not been longer
believe.
than not been dead for longer than 10 days.
Do you have
Meta, reincarnate.
Yeah.
Hold
10
on. a
days.
second. Hold on. Do druids know that?
Reincarnate is the druid resurrection spell.
Oh. Okay, then yeah, fuck it. He'll reincarnate the dude.
Do you have the gold required for it?
How much gold?
I think it's 1,000.
Yes, I have enough.
Thank God, Nubex.
Farks
just-
will
let
ask
me just
Alexander to
check.
at least compensate for the gold.
Let me just check for you all. So we know.
Simply because he has been saving the gold specifically to resurrect people if he needs. Or
Mhm.
wants to.
If you trade Nubex certain things, he'll give you gold. If you need it that bad, Ferox.
The name of the firebug was Salvagara, right?
Yep.
And the reason he's not dead yet is because he was helping Boss.
And Moss thought that he could
Bitch.
trust him. Reincarnate.
So if anyone sees him, please inform Axtef.
Yeah,
That's very
1,000
polite of
gold.
you.
Yep, I took it off my sheet. I'm down to like
Roll me a
1,200.
D100. They become a mountain. So yeah, they become a mountain dwarf.
Hmm.
Do it again. Do it again.
I imagine he just wakes up and he's like really confused.
Yeah, he was dead.
Farx will just say, let the leader of this town know that the primordial truth has brought you back. Though now it seems you're a dwarf, so that's going to take some getting used to.
What
I
in the
suppose.
bloody hell happened to me? Why does I suddenly sound like this? I didn't know I sound like this.
Reincarnate is a weird spell.
My Moradin's
Apparently-
beard.
He's gonna have fun explaining to
Meta.
his wife.
I've always wanted to say that.
Congratulations, you now get to live for an extra 300 or so years.
Oh,
Blimey.
I didn't even think about it.
Consider it compensation.
I'm waiting. He's
day.
gonna live for an extra 300 years, or another few days until what's left of the orc,
Yeah.
the crimson.
Or I
kills
just
him.
come back and I raise the planet myself.
Yeah.
Meta, I'm going to be honest, I feel like he's going to be stronger now because he's a dwarf. Dwarves are pretty
This is
strong,
this is now where
honestly.
this dude goes on like an epic quest, comes back level 40. I've made it to the top, and he comes over to the primordial truth, and now I join you all.
We.
Alright.
hooray.
Angus,
Really good,
Nubex, can you
Robert.
two join me for this? Gemstone, can you also follow?
Alrighty.
Angathus would tell the dwarf, if your leader doesn't want all of you to die, there should be room at Port City or at Edgeville for you.
I'll remember that. I might go there now. I've got a whole new life
Told you.
ahead of me.
Tell the leader of the town first. Whether he decides to take the rest of the people here or not, up to him.
Oh, also, he apparently, the location of the Furbolg in question is actually at. How the hell do you pronounce this
Hollot.
port? Hollog?
Hollot.
Hollot.
All up.
Hollot.
Yeah.
Is at Hollart Harbor. Or Harlart Port, whatever. And that's the location of the Furbolg. Or at least less known location. Meta, did you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, because everyone was so quiet, I didn't know what was going on.
So for the next part, I will be leaving that until next time, as it's about to hit 10.
So is that including the conversation with what's his name?
What conversation?
Alexander was going to go speak to V.
That will be next time.
Right.
Oh, also,
Yeah,
can
Oh.
Fox just say one more thing?
sure.
Also, apparently before he was killed by Axtef, the leader contacted the main continent. And he has a feeling that potentially the Big Dick Cash Money team could show up.
No, he said that no one will most likely arrive, but don't go to the
Oh.
mainland. Otherwise, you'll deal with the Big Dick Cash Money Noble team.
He says that he doesn't think anyone will end up showing up, but that we should steer clear of the main continent, otherwise face the Big Dick Cash Money Noble team.
Well, I
Yeah,
had no
makes
real
sense.
intention of going there to begin with.
Hang on.
Excuse
just
me,
wanna
I need to
ask